All right, welcome back, everyone.
Almost.
We're in for another chaotic night, I can tell.
What?
You guys just glided away from Eltruel. So to recap, you guys found the Grand Duke, who, with a helm of Torm? Why are there so many T-name gods in this universe?
Yeah.
I think it's Torm.
I think it was Torm.
Turt.
Yeah. Helm of Turnt.
God.
Yeah, Helm of Turnt. The helm gave him a vision of the past, which basically the helm showed him Zerial's sword as what you guys need to move forward as the sword of Zerial. Going through these memories, it kind of jogged Lulu's memories. She remembers two Kenku that she met at some fort. Flying up in the air, she was able to spout the fort off in the distance. So the Grand Duke has asked you guys to try to find some way to save Eltruel. There are two to keep in mind. You as the players, characters maybe don't quite know this. You as the players, there are two goals you need to accomplish, and this 3 goals if you count like all the souls of Eltruel and stuff like that.
No, we don't care about that. That's not an objective for us.
The 3 long-term goals for you guys: find the original contract and either nullify it, void it, amend it. Find a way to break the chains that are holding Eltruel here in Hell. And find a way to stop the companion, which is now a big glowing ball of lightning above the city that's tearing it apart.
I'm not seeing a lot of actionable steps on that one yet, but I understand.
Yeah. Well, your lead right now is the sword.
Okay.
That's like the long term one.
Yeah. That's the at the end of the campaign, do you check these 3 boxes kind of thing?
Okay.
You guys, so you built gliders to leave the city, as it is way up in the sky. You flew over the battlefield, the constant eternal war between devils and demons, called the Blood War. You stopped Gideon, who, on behalf of Zerial, was reanimating the corpses of the people of Eltruel to be zombies and skeletons to serve the devils and to help turn the tide of the Blood War. You guys have floated off into the Badlands. As you land, somewhere behind you, there are still the distant sounds of fighting and the ongoing Blood War. Ahead of you is your destination. As you look in every direction, there's dirt, cracked ground, maybe little tufts of grass here and there. Welcome to the open Badlands of Avernus.
So plants do grow.
So they're bad, huh?
I hate how like the 3 of us had the same exact thought at the same exact time.
Yeah, me too. Who with Lulu's help is leading the expedition? Who is who's the navigator, basically? We are in survival mode, so we're going to be keeping track of rations. We need someone to make survival checks. This first check, though, is not a survival check. I just need someone to roll 2d8.
I'll do it.
That being said, we should probably figure out who has like the highest survival.
And what I need to know, when you roll the 2d8, do the numbers match?
They do not.
Okay. You're able to stay on course.
Oh,
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, so with this particular mechanic, the more familiar with the place you are, the higher dice you get to roll.
Okay.
So there's a more probable chance they don't match.
Gotcha.
Because the landscape of Avernus is constantly shifting. So you guys spend the better part of 6 hours trudging along the high heat. At this point, even you, Poetry, to an extent, with all your heat resistance, even you can still feel like the sweat starting to beat up. It's not as uncomfortable for you. One, because you don't wear heavy armor like Chase does. Yeah, Chase is just like... I need a Constitution check from everybody.
Let's go good.
Oh gosh.
Constitution check or
Constitution save.
save. Alright. Alrighty.
Chase, do you have your AoE thing yet?
Yes, I do.
So what does everybody get?
18.
Everybody gets an 18.
Oh.
It's fine.
I
You
thought you were
passed
asking,
the
like,
check
what
anyway.
did I roll?
I rolled a 13 minus 1, so 12.
I rolled a 4 plus
So
nothing.
my aura of
I
protection
19.
grants a +4 to all saving throws for anyone within 10 feet. Of me. For all my friendly,
All my friendlies.
all my friendly.
And then Chase.
Doubled my roll.
I got a 15.
15. All right, everyone but Paxi
Oh, no,
passes.
No.
It's the fur.
Yeah,
must be the
no,
friend.
Paxi, this heat is getting to you. By the way, there are no clouds in the sky. The sun never sets.
I don't have pores, man.
Yeah. You have 1 level of exhaustion. You guys have been traveling for 6 hours. You probably have another 8 or so to go.
Is there a way to mark that on here?
I feel like there is somewhere at the top. I feel like there's a way to, like, by your health. I feel like there's some sort of, like, exhaustion thing on D&D Beyond.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and use my first 3rd level spell
Here we go, I found it.
for create food and water. It's going to create enough for us for 24 hours. Basically 45 pounds of food, though. So,
All right.
so
Oh, that's like
So
and it's
enough
like
for
it's
me.
like mashed potatoes. And water.
you
eggs.
you
that.
summon a potato bar.
we're gonna be
Yeah.
so constipated by the time we get to this forest.
It's just 2 barrels, one with water, one with...
We can also. It's like, you know what? You're right. So there's also like lettuce.
Hell yeah. Okay. Fine.
So I guess the question is, do you guys want to continue for 3 more hours? Which will put. Sorry, I now have to do math. Yeah, if you guys continue for 3 more hours, which is how much you would feasibly able to do, then the fort would only be about 5 hours away the following day.
Okay.
If you guys wanted to rest,
It'd be
it would be a full day's journey the following day, and it would be a potential another roll for exhaustion. Now, the long rest nullifies the exhaustion, but you could be getting to the fort with a level of exhaustion.
Right. I think it makes sense to just travel the 3 hours.
Yeah.
And then, like,
Pardon.
I kind of sling an arm around Paxi and try to help him along.
Paxi just
Collapses. I have one of those little like water trays that you bring with dogs on like a long walk. Pour that out.
you have a little spritz bottle.
Yeah. Here you go, buddy.
I guess every minute I just keep casting resistance on him. Like, hopefully this will help you out. Just so I'm on the other side, just following, just pumping resistance nonstop.
All right, so you guys push through for the better part of 3 hours. It's gonna be one more Constitution save. I'm gonna say with advantage for everybody, because you're not traveling the full distance.
You can add a D4 because of resistance.
Do you also get a minus? I have to double check what exhaustion is.
Yeah, so it's probably a
I think
straight
it's
roll.
disadvantage. So yeah, so...
Straight roll for you with a D4
Yeah, so it's gonna,
And you get a +4 because of my aura.
and a +4. Yeah.
Come on!
So we got advantage normally, right?
yes.
Is that
yeah,
correct?
I get advantage.
Hey, best roll I'll ever have in this game. Right there.
What'd you get, Paxi?
A 26 total.
Okay,
23.
12, 11, 15.
15. Okay,
Yeah.
I also got 15.
15.
17.
All right, all of you pass. So this part of the journey isn't as long. You kind of find an area near some like broken cliffs that are not really cliffs, like 5 feet, but the uneven ground you can kind of use that part of the cliff as like a little shelter.
Okay.
You are at the end of a full day's worth of travel.
Okay.
You can push on. That would be exhaustion. That would be an exhaustion roll with disadvantage because of the environment. Or you can take a long rest. Keep in mind how you want to go about this. As I mentioned, there is no sunrise or sunset, so you are in the middle of well-lit badlands constantly.
Okay.
So if we go for a long rest, are we like exposed to danger?
Anyone who walks by could see you.
Okay.
Also, the heat never leaves, but that's
I guess I could.
As far as
Stay
foliage and trees, there's nothing like that
Nothing.
kind of thing. It's just flat. Kansas, just straight up Kansas.
Yep.
Just flat.
We're in Kansas now.
I think it'd be smart for us to take a rest now, since it's been several hours since we've been marching through this desert climate, essentially. I know we're not all familiar with the sun here, but I don't think it's really moved since we've been walking.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Now I'm talking like everyone else.
Yeah, technically this is your second day in Avernus because you did take a long rest before you left Elturel.
Right.
So yeah, no, definitely the sun has not moved in anywhere in those 48 hours.
It's really thrown off my circadian rhythms, to be honest.
Are there any like?
Chase has to take a pause that you know that word.
Are there any like boulders, like big rocks?
Give me a survival check.
Survival.
You want me to pick up some...
It's a 7. 3 plus 4.
There's a big boulder in front of you, and it's just like,
Nah.
So you guys kind of hunker down, and Reggie is like, hold on, let me take a quick look around, see if there's a better spot. You kind of wander around for like 10 minutes, and you're like, nah, I have no fucking idea.
Nothing.
like you just take like a small circle around the camp. Like,
It's like as far as I can go before he's just like, just, it's a dry heat, but still, it's probably dusty here. Yeah.
yeah.
Nope.
I'd be willing to stay awake.
for a watch.
Yeah.
Poetry would offer up, like, if halfway through you want to wake her up, she can, like, take the second part of the watch.
Yeah, we could swap out.
Okay, it would be 4 watches total
Okay.
because each one will be 2 hours.
I'll take 2.
I'll ritual cast.
If you take 2, you won't get a full rest because you need at least 6 hours.
I'll be okay. I take 1 exhaustion for that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, it would make more sense if, like, just 4 of us decided just to do 2 hours. That way no one gets a level of exhaustion.
Okay.
Chase will take a watch.
I'm gonna ritual cast.
Starbuck just wants to show off her big
So-
dick.
Yeah.
She's like, I can take it.
I can
Paxi
take
can't
an
talk well
exhaustion.
right
It doesn't
now.
matter.
So he's just gonna ritual cast it. You just see him sit down. He takes out his horn. Takes off the flute. Takes out his mandolin. Whatever the other one is that I have.
His,
He sits there.
His big tuba, he takes that off. His organ.
See him do some stuff. 10 minutes goes by after him doing the stuff. Boom. And it's as close, the color on the outside, because I can change the color. It's opaque still, but I can change the color so that it's
So it kind of matches the dirt.
matches the like the dirt, like horizon. So like if someone's looking from far away.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So
And inside is nice and cool, 62 degrees, 60 degrees.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. So the dome is completely temperature controlled.
Okay.
You make it blend in. You have to stay in the dome for the whole duration.
Okay, so everybody else would have to take a...
But you can all fit in there. It's a little tight, but you can all fit in there and sleep comfortably
Spoon?
if you want.
Okay.
The fact that you look directly at me for that.
Spoon?
It is not required, but you can.
Okay.
Paxi, can you tell me what the bonuses are? I know it gives you a bonus to stealth. I think it also gives you a bonus to perception when you're inside keeping watch. And then who, Starbuck, you're taking the first watch?
Sure.
Give me a perception roll.
So it never gets dark. Okay.
That looks like a positive roll. You have a really excited look on your face. What is
Do
it?
I get any bonuses from being inside this?
It doesn't say anything about bonuses.
Okay, maybe I am mistaken.
But if
Maybe
you
you should
want,
just-
Which rarely
Anyway.
happens as the DM.
if you want it to have any bonuses, I mean, I could just write those in.
You know
no,
what? I
it's
think he's
What
just
is that?
reading it wrong. I'm pretty sure there's like a perception bonus.
Yeah.
Starbuck, what is your perception?
4?
Starbuck, you're tired. You've
Yeah.
been walking all day in your heavy armor. And also, you just went from 80, 90 degree covered in sweat to 60 degree air conditioned.
Yeah.
So you're kind of like spacing out. But nothing happens during your shift.
Cool. Lucky me.
Did you miss anything? Who knows? But nothing happened.
Okay. Slowly encroaching army.
Who is taking the second shift?
I'll take the second one.
All right. Go ahead and roll your perception. I feel like we're starting off with good rolls. Go ahead.
6.
6.
Oof.
I'm getting these out now so that
Yeah.
later I can be more consistent. So.
Yeah.
What does sleep do to passive perception?
It's
I
just
feel
one
like
of-
he'd be a pretty light sleeper.
Probably.
So that's something.
it's just one of those animes where like someone goes to attack in your sleep and you like roll over like at that moment. Like
The Titans have told me to move.
That's my favorite anime, Mr. Magoo, where you just like dodge peril without realizing it.
my favorite. Chase, you nothing happens during your shift. You spend your 2 hours kind of looking out in the distance. As you try to like get a feel of the land, like the sun glare, like it's kind of that like you can see like the haze kind of coming off of the hot ground in the distance, and it kind of blurs the vision. Everything feels wrong being in Avernus because you're so far removed from your deity at this point. While we're on you, Chase, because we keep meaning to do this and then we keep forgetting. Your deity, speaking of which, when you checked in, the conversation that your angel wanted to have with you is to reassure you that you are on the right path. You are where you need to be. The path that you're on now will eventually bring you face to face with Zariel. And let this be an important reminder to you that Zariel was once our sister. Corruption can affect anyone, even the strongest among us.
He said it.
Sus.
Everyone vote Chase out. They were faking wires.
Chase kind of bows his head and it's like, I can see how the stories were distorted in the fact that we've been learning with Lulu about some of the things that happened to Zariel. So I will be on my guard for when that meeting occurs. If you have any other tips, perhaps, for our travels, those would also be helpful. But thank you for what you've been able to impart for now.
Leaves you on red. No, roll me a percentile dice. We'll treat this kind of like a commune spell.
Let's just see.
65.
She has nothing else to offer you at this time. But know that the sword of Zariel is out there. And it is your destiny to find it.
I am the main character. Okay, yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Why is his hair blue?
Hey guys, my watch is over. Whoa, what's your hair doing? Much more spiked up.
I will take the third watch.
Okay.
Roll up. No, roll 20. Come on.
Roll high.
Come on. I want you to see all the eyes looking at us.
Like right from
They're
outside.
right there.
They're all.
you notice this?
They're all pressed against the dome.
Like, guys, I thought the sun stayed out all the time. Why is it dark?
I got an 18.
Got an 18. All right.
Yes.
Unbeknownst to you, you were the first person to actually keep watch.
Oh, no.
Nothing major happens. Close to the end of your watch, though, you hear a faint I don't know if Pocher would know what a motor sounds like, but you hear a faint sound of an engine running.
Would you know what an engine sounds like? Like,
It might just sound like growling or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. I guess it'd probably just for you be more like growling.
okay. Let's see. Okay. I think she would peek outside the hut to like see if she could like see anything like outside.
As you look around to the west, far away, you can see kind of a dust cloud,
Okay.
like something kicking up dust, moving towards you guys.
Oh, dope.
Okay.
I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, it's okay.
See us in our
That's
dome.
nothing.
See, like Pochi's like hesitant to wake them up because
so-
she doesn't want.
Just so you know,
Just so I know. Okay.
Are we like rewinding time?
we are
when you
rewinding
were
time
visual
because
casting?
I would have explained to you
Got it.
how the hut works.
Okay.
No one can come in unless I said that they can come in. So they would be out just while we could just sleep. So you would know that no one else can come in.
It works as a wall, basically.
Okay. Is
And also-
everyone inside the tent,
Yes.
including Lulu?
Yes.
Okay.
But
Does
I'm
also,
holding her
Lulu
like a
sleep?
stuffed animal right now. So whether she's asleep or not.
yeah, does Lulu sleep? That's a good question.
Yeah, Lulu sleeps.
You also
Lulu's
know
curled
that
up with you. She's happy.
No.
you also know
Friendship
that
is magic.
Magic can't come in, and it also can't go out.
Cool.
Not that you do magic, but
Yeah. I mean, I kind of do magic.
Your key
like-
just stops, like, oh no.
And absolutely nothing can dispel it from the outside.
Okay.
Absolutely nothing.
Right, DM? Wink.
I just said nothing. No magic can go through it. I didn't say
The
dispel it.
the dispelling magic of the engine is not gonna. It's not gonna. It has thread. The tread on the tires are like dispelling.
Christ.
Okay, so Pochi closes the hut. Make sure it is
Sit ups.
just like
For your mental image, because it's a magical dome of force, from the outside, it's a solid half circle of brown.
okay.
And then your head just comes through it. You look around, and then your head goes back down through it.
That's exactly what I wanted. Like eyes locking on the dust cloud for just like a few seconds, and then just. So who would be going next
Me.
for the final? Okay.
Reggie would be going next.
So Poetry would wake him up and she would say, "Hey, just so you know, there's like something over there that far away. They're pretty far away from for now. And they can't get into the hut."
Oh, okay. That's what.
So-
Say less.
So like I think it's important we all get our rest. And I'm gonna try to take a nap. But if anything happens, you're allowed to wake me up.
I will stare until there is no more globe.
Yeah, you would know that at 8 hours, it's just gonna.
Yeah.
Oh, at exactly 8 hours it just pops. Okay.
Yeah, it's an 8-hour spell, and he has to cast it again.
That's your alarm.
All right. May I?
Suddenly hot again in here. Oh,
Alarm is a
God.
first level spell.
May I roll my plus 10?
Yes, you may.
Come on.
12.
He rolled the worst thing, not a natural one.
Incredible. Oh, that is on
At least you need the
brand.
direction to look at potentially.
That is on
yeah.
brand.
You-
I feel like my passive perception probably gave me like I'm looking the complete wrong direction. I'm focusing on something completely else.
You spend the better part of your shift watching the dust cloud. Whatever it is getting bigger and it's getting closer. It's not to you guys yet by the end of your shift.
I fully believe with my low intelligence that this is an elemental of some sort.
Love it.
It is an air dust cloud elemental. So I'm assuming at the end of my shift, the dome.
At the
pops.
end of your shift, that's the 8 hours.
All right. Oh, I think I broke it. Did I break it? Guys, wake up!
What?
Wake up!
What?
The dome's gone.
What's that?
Yeah, it's been 8 hours.
Hey
It's
guys,
at
just
8
so you know, there's like a big growling dust cloud over there. It was far enough away where I didn't say anything.
And on top of that, when the dome suddenly dissipates, some of the dust that had kind of settled on top of the dome.
What is that some kind of like hell animal?
I believe it's an air elemental of sorts. It gets
Okay.
larger and larger, and it sounds angry. Can you hear the roaring?
Yeah, I hear it. Yeah.
Can
What
I
do
make
you
a
do to make it angry?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, no, your rolls are going great. So yeah, do it.
Oh, God.
Natural 20.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go.
How the turntable.
Spank the hand. Spank the hand butt. Spank the hand butt.
From where you're at, and because of the distance from them now, you see what looked to be, so you're looking head on, so you would see two one-wheeled vehicles with kind of a metal casing that's almost, they're motorcycles.
Oh.
But there's no motorcycles in the universe, so.
Well, I said unicycles.
Oh.
Because you said one wheeled.
Well, because it's coming head on,
Okay.
so you won't see the back wheel.
I see.
So you see the one wheel, and you see kind of a jagged metal casing that's kind of crudely like hammered in to look almost like a skull face, but it's basically the front windshield of a motorcycle. Mm-hmm. And there's two of them, and they're coming your direction. They are about 240 feet away.
Do I see riders?
You can probably see a head or two kind of peeking out above the metal.
So, I don't know if I'm crazy or just we're in hell, but
You did take a lot of sun yesterday.
yeah.
We are in hell. You're not wrong there.
Oh, it's still a little parched. But it looks like it's like two I don't know what it is. It's like two half carriages
Okay.
because it's only one wheel, but they're not together. But they're
Half
coming straight.
carriages.
Yeah,
Wait.
it's like one wheel.
Are there
It's
horses?
just one.
Is it one? It's one
No,
wheel?
it's just it's
They're 120 feet away now.
I'm getting like
They're getting closer.
major,
They're-
like,
they don't
two
look
dogs
nice. They have
with your
skulls on
wrist
them.
caps
So
dots here,
So
like,
it's not an
describing
air
something.
elemental.
Nah, I don't think so.
I want to take a. Oh no, I don't.
60
You don't
feet
know.
away.
Do they seem
Oh,
aggressive?
is it 60 feet away?
They are now.
Growling at
They
us.
do look aggressive.
Poetry could run up to him. She could just run up
these,
and see.
These things
Just
move
clothesline
120 feet a turn.
Oh no!
So that's 3 seconds at a time. So you guys are talking.
Should we probably hide or something?
But I don't think there's anywhere for you guys to hide.
I mean,
And
the
hope
ground
grab
is kind of
Reggie.
uneven if you wanted to do something like that.
I could create food 3 times, and we can hide behind the potatoes.
Well, they're looking at the buffet. We sneak away.
It's so crazy. It just might work.
You're on to something. Oh no!
All right, I'm going to go ahead and ask each of you in this moment as they are rapidly approaching, what do you do?
Probably
this,
like
this can be each of your like individual thing because there isn't a lot of time to talk about it at this point.
I almost want Poetry to run up to him, but like, I don't know.
clothesline him.
I'm gonna look at Chase and I'm gonna say, Are you gonna try and hide? Because I am.
Nah, we could beat them up. It's fine.
All right, so I say
You said there were 2 of them, right?
yeah, and they have this at least one person on each of them.
Yeah, we could beat them up.
Okay.
right.
Cool.
If they're coming at us this fast, we could like take those things.
And then we could get where we're going fast.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast blindness
Wait.
once they've gotten within 30 feet.
Bro, chill.
What is the gate?
Constitution 15 saving throw.
Does it target a single or what? What's the targeting on that? Sorry, that's what I.
If you tell me this, I can also do it. But you can target more than one person at a higher casting.
Choose one creature that you can see within range to make a Constitution saving throw. Wait, you also have it?
Yes, but I was also gonna make this invisible.
I'll waste the 3rd
All right,
levels.
let's do this. Everyone roll initiative,
Okay.
and then I will go down the initiative and ask you what you're doing.
Because I know what I'm doing. I don't think anyone's going to like it much.
3 plus 3.
We're all like, what's the stupidest shit we can do right now?
I can't wait for what you decide.
Starbuck goes back to bed. Starbuck just lays down like fuck this.
I look at Rich. Oh, okay, no, go ahead.
Anyone 20 or higher?
20.
Paxi right
You're
at the
so
top.
ready.
15 to 20.
18.
I like the Starbuck and Paxi are at the top of the initiative.
We're like,
10 to 15.
13.
13. So Poe before me.
Yeah, definitely poetry has the higher dex.
You don't say.
7.
Reggie.
Hey, Reggie. Are you going for the eyes or the ears?
Eyes.
All right. So you're upcasting.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going for the eyes for both of them. They're driving fast, and I assume that probably will be an issue.
So I'll say now, guys don't quite have this information until they're a little closer. There are 2 bikes. Mm-hmm. Each bike has a driver and someone riding on the back.
okay.
Drivers. Yeah.
They are all wereboars.
Okay.
So they're all humanoid, boar-faced.
Okay.
How it works is supposed to work.
Easy.
Yeah.
So we see this. We're able to see this at this point.
Yes, they are. We're gonna say they're 60 feet away because that's the last one I said. And I'm gonna give you guys a full initiative turn to decide what you're doing or hold action or whatever you're.
I love that our first encounter in Avernus, we see these things and we're like, what the fuck? Do you see that? What the fuck is that shit? Should we just, I guess we'll just fuck them up. I guess.
We're in hell, so they can't be good, right?
I'm confused, so I'm going to fuck them up for that.
I'm angry. I'm going to hurt them.
I don't know what this machine is. I'm gonna punch it. Paxi.
Oh man, I'm going first, and I was gonna cast Deafness. Fine. Yeah. I'm gonna wait till they're right at 30 feet, and the 2 drivers are gonna go. I'm gonna cast Deafness on them, casting it at 3rd level, so I can target 2. I'm just gonna look at them and I'm gonna be like.
He was covering his ears. For the
Sorry,
listeners
guys.
at home.
Oh, he wasn't
Yes.
covering them. He just had his 2 pointer fingers pointing directly
plugging.
at his ears.
I was plugging my ears like I'm gonna do to those guys.
We just can't do that with headphones.
What will
Yeah,
you?
that's
What is the save on that?
That is a 15 con save.
Double fail.
Nice.
Noise. Can't wait for them to succeed.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm
I
so
can't wait
glad
for
I
them
got
to
you that
succeed on
cursed
both of
dice
us.
tower. It's
Yeah.
really working out in our favor.
Thanks, Wormwood, for letting my players live.
Hashtag not sponsored, but it could be.
But maybe they won't want to because
Ooh, ooh.
it's cursed.
Oh, they could just give us.
You
They
just say
that's like a
ooh in
niche
the middle
marketing
of it.
tactic.
could just give us a nice one of those
Starbuck.
purple.
Some people want one.
Okay, so talk me through what it would look like or what you would want me to roll if I was to throw a net onto the rider of one of these.
Time out. I just want to say I would have inspired Reggie.
Inspired Reggie. Okay.
Time
Yeah.
out. Actually, all the way back. The people that we see that we can see.
Uh-huh.
Are they the drivers or are they the other 2? The ones that are
The ones that you saw initially are the drivers.
Okay, so
because
we can't see
the
the
ones
drivers.
sitting shotgun are behind them, so you wouldn't have been able to
right.
see them from far away.
Motorcycle, that makes sense. Got it. Got it.
Well, some motorcycles have
so
kind
I
of
know
a
that's what
raised
you're talking about.
rear seat, and this is Avernus. It's all fantasy, so
Yeah.
it could be.
Cool.
However, but yeah.
Cool. They could be above each other. Yeah.
This is going to be a ranged attack, so it's
Okay.
dexterity with disadvantage.
Okay.
The fact that they're actively moving closer, though.
Yeah, I
while
kind of
this
want to
net
catch
is
him like a bull or something, you know?
Got it. By the way, my inspiration would have just been like, all right, Reggie Santos, now's your time to shine. Light them up now and take away the eyes.
Take away the odds. Take away the odds.
Yep.
16?
$16, so it passes.
Shame.
And it can use its reaction to give itself advantage on dex saves. So
Okay.
so with advantage, it barely passed.
Okay.
You almost did it.
I almost did. I'm just going to keep trying to catch him in that net, you know?
All right, so next is poetry.
Hear me out.
There's going to be a lot of that.
Once we get through this, I will narratively kind of explain how these things happen in succession, but I figured I'd just get everyone's...
I would like Poetry to run toward the motorcycle, jump up, kick off one of the passengers, and land on the motorcycle.
I would say to kick them off, that'll be athletics.
Okay.
So it'll be a shove maneuver.
Okay.
Well, hell, I should have just grabbed somebody by the throat as they went by.
Yeah. Well, how close is that? You should have.
I'll do it next time.
The motorcycles?
They're 60 feet.
60 feet. Okay.
And then I throw the net on them.
If I say I'm trying to like physically like kick them off instead, can I make it acrobatics?
No.
All right, I'll try.
Good try.
What if they do a flip? That would be acrobatics.
What if she flips into the kick?
Yeah.
Okay, but I got an 18.
They rolled a 19 plus 3.
Oh, no. That might be good enough on that motorcycle, though.
Give me a dexterity check. Just a dexterity check.
I got you.
Acrobatics. Let's say acrobatics.
I got you.
Gotcha.
The inspiration's a D8, by the way.
Okay.
22.
All right. So I'm going to say you leap on and you try to knock the person off. They have like a good like grip on the bike, but you are now like hanging half off the bike as you're like, you grab them by the shirt.
Nice.
You still technically have another attack.
Tickle them.
And you still have your bonus action. But you are hanging off the side of this bike precariously.
Okay.
Pretty dope.
Monks.
I'm gonna try to hit him.
Okay.
Okay. That is an 18 to hit.
Because you're attacking the person themselves, that hits.
Okay. And I would like to spend a key point to make this a stunning strike.
Okay.
Oh, dope.
I guess also to be clear, which one are you hitting?
The passenger.
The passenger? Okay,
Yes.
that's what I assumed, but I wanted to double check before. And what is that? A con save, or what is the save on that?
It's a con save, and they have to be a 14.
Do they get any bonuses being werebores? Nope, nothing special. So it's just a 4 plus 2, so 6.
Okay.
So you like palm this guy like right in the sternum, and he locks up and just falls off the bike.
Okay.
At this point, you're able to, if you want, throw your other leg over the seat,
Yes.
and you are now riding
like
shotgun.
I'm using the momentum of throwing him off to flip myself onto the bike is essentially how I pictured it.
So
I'm doing that.
the driver, who is currently deaf, I mean, he can see you doing this, but he's currently deaf, is like trying to like turn and look at you as you are now behind him. You still have your bonus action.
I wish she could have disguised stealth and be like,
Don't worry about it.
I got him. Wait, you can't hear.
I'm trying to think of how I want to do this.
That was 3 failed con saves, right? Yeah, they're definitely 60. That's just numbers, dog.
Jay's just like, yeah, no, that's a lot of failed saves. Yeah, no, I'm fucked.
You know what? You know what I realized? I gave you inspiration.
Yeah,
And yours isn't an attack, it's a save.
Yeah.
That's cool, though.
Hold on, I can help.
You might need it later.
All right. I think. Is there any way I can like hit the driver to make them like not like fall off, but like I don't know if driving counts as like concentration.
It doesn't. So you
Okay.
can just make an attack on the driver, but
Okay.
it wouldn't like knock him over or anything.
Okay, can I like aim for like their like arm or something to make it like harder for them to drive?
Sure.
Okay. Okay. That is a 12 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
Ooh, they're not really. Oh man, these people are. Oh no.
They were just coming to
that's
see
low
if we
AC.
needed help.
Oh no, that's a low AC. Oh crap.
That means they hit hard.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. And they had advantage on dexterity save, so.
And that's a total of 5 damage.
5 damage. All right.
I just wanted to know where the bus stop was.
You guys were the first.
Do you have to remember how much damage you
did?
did to the passenger with your hit?
Oh, I didn't even roll damage because I was so focused on the stunning strike.
Yeah, I was too. And then I was like, wait, someone else should be damaged right now.
Did he also take
That
fall?
is 8 damage.
8 damage.
Did he also
Okay.
take fall and rolling?
Yes.
damage?
No, he did. I'm gonna roll that in just.
I'm
a
gonna feel bad if they're nice. It's fine.
No, they made us angry and confused. We hurt them now.
They were growling at us.
They summoned an air elemental.
They're like envoys from the fort we're going to. They're like, what the fuck?
We saw them glide from the.
So that one took 16 fall damage, because the bike is going 120 feet a second, and it just went hard stop off and is just rolling along the ground.
Oh no. Oh no.
Chase.
I am going to bonus action cast Hex on the driver that does not have Poe behind them.
Okay.
Constitution disadvantage. And then I'm going to Eldritch Blast them.
All right, and you are Eldritch Blasting the driver, right?
Mm-hmm. 14 and 18.
Both of those hit.
Okay. Okay. 12 total damage.
That was the other bike, so 12 damage there. All right, it is that bike's turn. So that was the one that avoided the net. So thematically what happens is as they are coming at you and you guys leap out from this like crag in the ground, he kind of hits the brakes to do a slight burnout to avoid the net, burning his reaction. He's going to drive by and then start like doing like a half circle around you guys. I'm not giving them attacks this turn because this is all still part of the opening. But now that he's kind of broken off, he's now kind of like circling you on the bike. The passenger behind him is going to pull out a heavy crossbow and cock it.
Ooh.
Reggie?
Yeah. Heavy crossbow. That's a lot of damage.
Blind the driver now. Make them wipe out right now.
I'm going to go ahead and just use blindness at a 4th level.
I keep hitting everything.
So I'm going to get the 2 on the bike that are close to us and the driver with blindness.
Okay.
4th level spell.
What is the save on that?
15. And the one has disadvantage. The driver closest to us, I guess.
Let me see. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Constitution?
Constitution.
And for the record, it's on the ability checks is what he has the disadvantage on.
Okay, cool.
10.
Okay.
15.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Bruh.
Go on.
What was the DC?
15.
Okay, so the
first one-
driver of the one that Chase just shot is blind.
Let's go.
The passenger and the one Poetry's on are not blind.
That's fine.
Okay, well, that's something. All right. And then for my bonus action, I am going to get out of the way. So nothing on my bonus action, then it's just me moving.
All right. It is the second bike. The bike is going to, for the rest of you, see the bike like kind of swerving back and forth as Poetry is now on the back, just hitting this guy.
Go to sleep. I can't sleep.
It is going to what does he want to do? He's going to go straight past you guys because he has to alter his course. So, and this will come into effect when you guys get a vehicle. It's really hard to make more than a 90-degree turn when you're moving at the speed. So he's going to attempt a maneuver to do a 180. Just have to double check what that is.
Barrel roll.
It's a dexterity.
So without proficient, we'll find out.
So because you guys will be getting a bike, maybe now.
Maybe. We'll see.
Fucking these guys up and taking their bikes.
One of the things that a bike can do specifically is a bike can do a stunt. Bikes are the only, because the vehicles have such a low turning radius on a turn, you can go like 90 degrees and that's it per turn. Bikes, you can roll a stunt to try to do like a burnout to do a 180.
Okay.
The DC is 10.
Okay.
He rolled a 3.
Yes.
They just
You
got these
use
bikes.
the vehicle's dexterity, which is plus 4.
Okay.
It fails a DC of 10.
Love it.
So, poetry,
Fall damage is whatever.
you and the rider go flying off this bike as he tries to do a burnout
Okay.
to do a 180. The wheel like gets caught and like a crack in the ground. Bike stops moving. You guys don't.
Okay.
I will let you slow fall and take half damage. So instead of 6d6, it's going to be 3d6.
Jesus. Thanks.
Good. Yes.
So for you, 11 damage
Okay, that's fine.
as your face meets ground. And I need 3 more for him. 11, 16, 17, 18, 19. He's going to take 19 fall damage. As the bike is now prone on its side on the ground, and you guys are 30 feet from it.
Okay.
This is working out very well, actually.
That was the one that had 5 damage earlier. So, that is that turn.
Yeah.
The one boar that you knocked off is going to stand up. He's going to, actually, you know what? He's going to close the distance on you guys. He's just going to charge you.
All right.
So
Coward.
he will attack on the following turn.
Should have shot me with a ranged attack.
Okay,
for it.
now it is proper combat.
Okay.
Dope.
Paxi.
It's been proper combat.
They played checkers, we played chess.
Okay, so one just idiot crashed, just fell off.
Yeah.
Another one, does he look like he looks like he's blind? Like, is he driving erratically, kind of?
Yes.
Now.
Okay.
I can't see.
So basically, we have one bike that lost both riders and poetry, and then another bike, but the guy driving it is blind,
Yes.
And death.
and the guy on the
And
back
death.
He's blind and deaf.
is fine, and he's got a crossbow out.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a shot. I'm gonna take my crossbow out, and I'm gonna take a shot at the crossbow. The other guy with the crossbow.
With the crossbow? Okay.
That's fair.
Get the first shot off. I'm just like, oh no.
No.
Not 20.
Bruh.
All right.
Okay. Who are
Off,
you?
King.
Oh, did you get new dice? Like,
So that would be
Who is this Paxi?
you hit the ground running in Avernus.
Yeah, kitty.
Paws on the floor, took off running.
What?
easy come, easy go.
Okay.
It was a 6 and a 1 plus 3, so that's 10 damage to him.
All right. 10 damage to that one. Anything you can do with your bonus action? If not, then it's Starbuck.
Well, 2 of them can't hear me.
Yeah.
That is true. Whoa. Oh, snap.
You can't tell them how fat their mamas are.
No,
And you can't
no
even...
more your mama jokes. And I just shot that one.
Oh, there is the heavy crossbow guy
He can hear.
that can hear and
I
see.
just shot him.
Yeah. So you can talk about.
I'm gonna leave them for now. I'm gonna try and save.
You can
some
talk
of
about
those.
his mother.
I could,
Yes.
but
Yes.
I got 3 inspirations, so I'm gonna cool it now. I'm just be like, all right, cool, and then I'm gonna just. I don't know if I have anything to get behind.
Roll behind that rock
Get
again.
into the crevice in the ground.
You start digging.
I'm gonna just hide behind Starbuck.
All right. Yeah, that's fair.
Starbuck.
Starbuck.
Okay. So has the guy who is on the ground, has he closed the distance?
Yes.
Okay.
He has stood up and he's charging towards you guys.
I'm gonna go for him then.
Okay. You charge back at him.
Yeah.
Also, a quick question: where am I in like correlation to like where the driver that fell off was? Because he's closing a distance with them, but like, am I still like back?
The guy you knocked off. Sorry, I to clarify, the guy you knocked off earlier
Okay.
is the one that I assume Starbuck is charging.
The passenger.
Okay, the driver.
The driver is prone next to you about like 5-10 feet.
Okay, gotcha.
And you guys are probably about 70 feet from the party because you crashed and then slid.
All right, I have an idea.
You get to 1v1 him.
Yeah.
I was just gonna take the.
Go ahead, Starbuck.
On my clock.
I thought about.
25 to hit him.
Okay, you hit him.
Cool.
Get hit.
Just so I know now, how far is the second bike from our group? The one that's the driver is driving erratically.
30, 35 feet.
So they're
Can we make it
around
30?
Yes, I will allow 30, yeah.
All right, cool.
I'm doing a maneuver, sorry. So I'm going to trip attack him, I think.
Okay.
Actually. So first I hit him, and that was 7 plus 4 plus whatever my damage is. So 17. And then I also trip him. And that's a strength of 16. Save.
All right. Strength of, I'm sorry, what was it?
16.
10.
All right.
So he is prone.
Okay.
Again.
All right, and then I get my second attack, so I'm just gonna do
Wail.
the old
The
One.
old one with advantage.
the one with advantage with my elbow. That way I can get down to his level and grapple him too.
I just imagine you like powering up the one.
One. That is 16 to hit.
That hits.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
12 damage.
He's taking 51 damage at this point. All right. After Starbuck, it's poetry.
Nice.
Okay.
So both you and the driver are currently prone.
Okay, so I need to get up,
Yep.
and that's like half my movement.
Yep.
Okay. How?
This is nothing for you.
I mean, it's a lot for 30. That's or
Right,
whatever.
but-
Yeah.
I mean, half my movement would be 25.
Yeah.
It's almost our full movement.
Yeah, it's fine. You know,
You're just normal.
just monk things. How far away is Poe from the driver?
The driver, 10 feet.
Okay. How far away is she from the bike?
30 feet.
Oh, that's tough.
I mean, I could still go. Like,
Then the bike
But you
also
don't
is
know how
prone.
to ride it.
that's fair. Okay.
Just wail on the guy on the ground.
I was thinking about it. Like, can she just go up to the guy and like kind of just like straddle him and just start like
all with
punching?
advantage. He's prone.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Quick question. Do these like werewolves seem like demonic at all, or just like humanoids?
They're just humanoid.
Okay.
Do they seem nice? Are we being dicks?
No.
Okay. Wait.
Can I insight check the DM?
Wait.
So yeah,
Should we
so
feel bad?
she's just gonna like straddle this dude's chest and just start wailing on his face. Just like
Throat punch.
Yeah.
Punch him in the face.
18 to hit.
18 to hit.
Yeah.
That hits.
6 damage.
Okay.
She's gonna punch him again. Does an 8 hit?
It does not.
Okay, so it's somewhere. Got it.
It's okay. Yeah.
That was with advantage.
Yeah, I rolled a 5 and an 8. Like, I rolled a 5 and a 3.
Oof.
Like,
Yeah, it's rough.
Only had inspiration.
I mean, I still have a bonus action.
Yeah. No, you still have your bonus action.
And I could spend a key point to make a flurry of blows.
You could.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
All right. 2 more attacks with advantage.
Who is stunned?
That guy on
The guy you're punching now.
No, the
The-
passenger was.
The one that was stunned was the one that Kay attacked.
Yeah.
But I forgot that he was stunned.
Got it.
Nice.
Okay, cool.
We'll just remember for convenience sake.
Yeah.
Cool. Wait a second.
Unstunned, ran toward us. And then,
Someone
17 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
But it only lasts one turn, right?
Hey,
I think it lasts until this.
the end of
of
my
this
next
turn.
Yeah,
turn.
until the end of Poetry's next turn.
8 damage.
8 damage. All right.
It's like, wait a second. If it wasn't one of them, I think that driver might also be stuck.
And 18 to hit.
18 also hits.
Okay. And that is 7 damage.
Math is hard. 7 plus 1 is not 9, for anyone wondering.
Good to know.
that doesn't sound right.
Yes, it is.
All right. Chase.
We're in Avernus, man. Anything goes.
All right, so he pivots. He starts running towards the driver that's now erratically, blindly driving. And he takes out his longsword. I would like to swing at him as he's coming towards me with the intention to knock him off of the motorcycle if possible.
All right, so you want to do a shove.
Yes.
Okay. Roll your athletics.
$12.
13.
Oh my god.
No!
Because I gave him disadvantage, and it was 9 plus 4.
Wow.
Would an inspiration have been able to be used for that? No, I'm asking, actually. I'm not, like, that's not a comment. I'm asking.
Yeah, it could have.
Yes.
Yeah, just imagine a different world where.
Man. Well, hey, listen. I'm just happy that I couldn't use the inspiration on any of my the 2 out of 3 that failed. That was really cool.
What I should have done was use the reverse
Cutting words
inspiration.
thing. Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah. It is what it is. We got the guy that I wanted to get.
You
that guy.
still have a second attack.
Yeah, I'm just going to hit him regularly.
Okay.
Or you can push him again.
Or you can just grab him.
Just slice him in half.
The car keeps going. He's suddenly just levitating in air, blind, deaf.
All right.
Just clothesline him.
A nat 20, so that balances.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
Yeah.
Where's my...
Divine smite him.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Coward.
Damn it.
Do it. Kill him.
Poor guy. There's some guy named Ted.
We were just coming to see if you guys needed help.
Maybe you shouldn't drive right toward us.
27 damage.
Nice.
That was on the driver, right?
Wait, is this one the one I hexed?
Yes.
Hold on.
If it is the driver.
Yes, it is on the driver.
Then yes, it is.
34 damage.
How much more was that? I already wrote down the first one.
7 more.
7 more. All right. You know, they except for the one with the crossbow, they've all kind of taken equal amounts of damage.
Interesting.
Yeah, we're equal opportunity.
Yeah.
Heavy crossbow.
These hands are rated E for everyone.
The bike is going to ram you, Chase.
Stupid, I couldn't shove him off.
Okay, but just imagine you just like take it like a champ and you're just like a brick wall. Like,
It's a motorcycle.
I
I mean,
will
yeah.
take this
Just like
motorcycle. Thank
clothesline
you.
Hold on. Apparently, the thing isn't on this little cheat sheet that they gave me.
how
Axe.
dare they not include the thing on the cheat sheet that they gave you?
Sometimes.
Here it is. I need a dexterity saving throw.
Oof. Okay.
I'll be fine. It'll be fine. How can you use resistance well if you can't? Like, there's not really a way for you to know that it's coming. You know, like guidance, it's like a choice for you to do things.
I don't know. Maybe if you see like a dangerous mist and you know someone has to walk through it, you're like, "Good luck, buddy."
My aura of protection works on me as well, so I do get that.
It does.
Nice.
You said Dex, right?
Yeah, dex save.
6.
6. All right.
How does the blind deaf guy do?
He just kind of
tell me the
locates
blind
me
deaf
from the
guy hits
sword.
him,
Like the sword kind of just sinks into him, and he's like, "All right, there's a guy like right here."
Yeah, here-ish.
You are gonna take 18 bludgeoning damage
Okay.
as the bike just like sideswipes you.
Okay.
And then he is going to drive 100 feet away.
Does he know where away is?
No, he is just driving in a straight line.
All right.
Does he get a save at the end of his turn, or is this a?
I'm pretty sure
does.
it was just the first time that makes me look.
And then remind me what the DC is.
Yeah, 15 Constitution.
Mine's 15.
So does he need to make 3 or 2 Constitution saves?
Yes, he does.
One for blindness, one for...
Okay, so I'll count this first one for deafness because that was the order they were cast in. He's no longer deaf,
Here it is.
and he is no longer blind.
Yeah, baby!
And this is the driver driving away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As he regains his sight and vision, he shouts back, "You, the boss is going to hear about this."
Oh,
He needs to die.
yeah, he does. All right, let's see.
Who the fuck is next? Reggie.
Everything just changed.
He's 100 feet away.
Oh, man.
So him and the person riding with him are 100 feet away, and then Poetry and the one she's beating the shit out of are 60 feet away from where you guys are at.
How far away is the one driving away from Poetry?
It's kind of at an angle, so we'll call that 120. Because you're kind of to the side, and then the direction I was picturing is straight the other way.
Shame.
Don't squint at me,
I'm
stupid
squinting at
monk.
you. Squinting at you.
Couldn't imagine not being to chase down someone on a motorcycle.
Okay, you said they're 100.
They are 100 feet away.
That's 30 feet.
Run after.
I can't even shoot
You're
them.
60 feet away.
I hit them for 34 damage.
How far is Starbuck? You're mixed up with Poe, kind of, basically?
No.
No, I'm
Poe's
on
like
the-
on her own.
Yeah,
So,
she's with the
further
boar
away
that I keep
then.
forgetting about, the one that should have been stunned, and the one that I just completely forgot about a moment ago when I was telling you where everybody was
So,
at.
further away than Poe.
Starbuck is like 20 feet away
Yeah. I'm
because
near
she's
you
fighting the
guys.
one that was knocked off at the start.
Yeah.
Okay. Out of the two, who looks like they got it less under control? I think both have the person down, prone.
But both are beating the shit out of a prone person.
Dude, Poetry is like on top of this guy, just wailing.
So at this point, Reggie's like, you're seeing glyphs begin to go off for healing, and it's like, nah, they're good. And then glyphs for like buffs, it's like, no, they're glyphs for it. It's like, all right. And I just pull out the crossbow and I shoot, and I move 20 feet towards the people who got away, and I shoot the full 80 distance.
All right. What are you aiming at?
Wait, what kind of tires these things got?
Yeah, it's
Rubber?
gonna have to
Are
be.
they
Metal.
filled with air? Oh, okay.
No, we're gonna like need the tires to
Yeah, we
work,
don't
so we
want-
gotta aim for the driver.
Yeah, and
I don't see the
I'm
issue.
sure there's. I'm going to try to shoot for the driver.
The
I've
driver?
never seen a
Okay.
motorcycle in my life, so I don't know what any of that means.
10 plus. It's probably 7. But let me check
This
to be
makes
sure.
me wish I had taken hold person.
May your shot ring true.
It's one of those things where there's another thing that could help you,
16.
but I can't metagame and tell you, like, because you wouldn't have any reason to think that.
16.
16 hits.
Cool.
One thing I forgot to do earlier, and I can't remember what you rolled with your initial Eldritch
8 and
Blast, but I
16.
forgot that the drivers have half cover because they have that metal.
9
But
points.
it's already
Should get a
happened.
spell sniper that like ignores.
Sorry, how much damage?
9 points of piercing damage. That's one more down. Oh, crap.
All right, that one has taken 57 points of damage, and it's still going.
Bruh.
Interesting.
Yo, these guys are thick.
Yeah.
They're wereboars. They're thick boys.
I'm glad we're hitting them, though.
Yeah, me too.
Me too.
I'm sure this couldn't possibly have consequences if we let one get away.
No.
Yeah, I think we'll be all right.
The boar on the back is going to... Oh, no. Sorry. The boar that Starbuck is fighting, who I immediately forgot about again. I just assume he's dead.
Yeah.
He's kind of like fake stunned, I guess, or something. I don't know.
I mean, I have him prone now, and I'm about to grapple him, so it's like the same thing.
Well, he's
right?
going to stand up.
Okay.
And he's going to attack you.
Uh-huh.
Wait, do you have him grappled?
No, I only knocked
Only
him
prone.
But I punched him good.
Punched him real good.
A nat 20
That
and
does
then a
not hit.
22 to hit
Okay,
for
yeah.
the second attack.
Yeah, they both hit for some reason.
Strangely enough.
Yeah.
So as he scrambles off the ground, he grabs his maul, which was on his back.
He's got a mole on his back?
Yeah.
What's he grabbing it for?
So 15 bludgeoning damage for the critical.
Okay.
And then the second is with his tuss.
She good.
11 slashing damage.
Okay.
So 26. It's like half your health.
That's very rude.
And then I...
Oh, no. I have 67
good?
hit points.
Yeah,
I'm good.
good.
Yeah.
I was about to cancel. I was like,
And then I need a Constitution saving throw.
oh, see, this part is something that.
21.
All right, don't worry about it.
'Kay.
So, moving on.
I was going to say, I don't think you get my +4 from it this time.
Yeah, no, you're a little far away from that. The one on the back... it's top of the round, Paxi.
Cool.
He's just embarrassed.
The one with the heavy crossbow just rolled a nat 1.
He just fires.
So,
Straight into the
There's a
sky.
bump.
so yeah. So at this point, the driver is fleeing. So he's like trying to line up his shot and goes to fire. It hits a bump and just like straight into the ground.
Nice.
So they're 100 feet away.
Yes.
Put one of them
Even with
huts
my
in front.
freaking feline ability, I still can't reach them. I was trying to save this.
How many of us could... How many people can get on these motorcycles? Could we just have one? And comedically pile on top of it?
You could get 2, maybe 3.
Okay.
No, they need to die. They're going to talk to someone. And Paxi's just like, well, guys, I was trying to save this, but here we go. And he just claps his hands and turns into a giant eagle.
The fuck?
Chase is like,
All right. So that's your action to polymorph. And now what's your new move speed on the eagle?
I don't know how to do
I am
Probably
an eagle.
hopefully 120 if
Scream.
you dash, but you can't. So 60 maybe.
Can we have Lulu do the change the color of her trunk thing for comedic effect with the eagle?
I feel bad because I actually forgot about Lulu as well. She also should have been making attacks, but
Hey,
Wow, look at
we
you.
lose Lulu a lot, to be honest. But
We'd like more of her presence in this
Yeah.
campaign.
Yeah.
you know, like
the vibe.
Lulu's primary purpose in the party is to be the mote of joy
yeah.
in the hellscape that is Avernus. So I forget like that she exists when combat comes up because she's there for the social stuff. Like
Right, but if a girl wants to swing, let her swing, you know?
she casts light on her trunk.
Perfect.
So I'm just like, guys, I was trying to save this for later, but yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. I do that. Giant eagle, 80 feet of movement. So I'm just gonna go and just zoom ahead of them.
So 160? Is that what
Yeah,
you're thinking?
because 80's not gonna
Used
reach.
80
80's not gonna reach.
to cast a spell.
Huh? Oh yeah, I used 80 so I can't
Or
dash.
rather, you use an action to cast a spell, is what I meant to say.
So 80 to be another 100. Still gonna be like 2
So you can
turns
overtake
before I
them on the next if you...
Yeah. That's 13. Okay.
You could have picked somebody up too. Just
So is
saying.
Paxi an eagle?
Do I pass anybody on the
Are you a
way?
giant eagle?
Yeah.
Or just an eagle. Oh, giant eagle.
Giant eagle.
You would move slower with somebody.
Are you
But
a
it'd be
huge
kinda
animal?
dope.
You're not huge.
It'd be kind of
Large.
sick though.
Large.
Dropped
yeah,
somebody
no,
on.
I need the speed.
All right, hold
I have
on.
multi-attack.
I'm gonna have to write this down. All right, so it was 100 feet, and then you just moved 80.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm 20 feet behind.
All right, so it's 20 feet away.
Well, how much would it slow him? Would he go half speed if he
Yeah.
went? So it'd be 40. It'd be
40.
40. So,
Even dashing, I can't keep up.
Because they're going on.
well, I was gonna say like, if you got me, because I have Eldritch Blast, which is 90 feet distance on this thing, so it'd still be slightly more than what we need, I think, if the
I got
math
a plan
checks
for
out.
that.
Okay, I won't worry about it.
I'm just gonna let these two wail on these people. I'm gonna get on the dang bike.
All right, so
So
you, as an eagle, fly off.
What an unwieldy combat sequence this has become.
It's just an odd.
I'm gonna throw some HP real quick. But
We could have
continue.
just like hid behind a rock or some shit, like, and then walked the rest of the way. But we're like, no, we can take them. Fuck it.
No, we're doing this. We just rested, dog.
Starbuck,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
Okay, so that guy that hit me,
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit him back.
All right.
Wait, quick question. The boar that I'm hitting, did he have a turn?
No, I missed him. We'll say he was stunned.
Oh, there we go. It worked. It's now.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll
works
take
out.
that. I'll
The,
take it.
the problem is on the initiative order, I wrote bike, boar, boar.
Yeah.
And which one was which? I don't remember anymore. Usually I number these things so that I don't forget, but I didn't this time because I'm like, it's just 2 bikes, and then the combat got all like
Scattered across.
scattered all over the place, and I.
All right. Yeah. Well, maybe I'll grapple him
Yikes.
first.
I should have just took the regular HP. I got 17 hit points.
Oh my god.
You're gonna grapple him.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna grapple him.
It's usually
first.
20.
All right, roll your.
Well,
Ah,
yeah, I should probably grapple him
That's
first.
the worst I've ever rolled on HP. For
23.
5.
Good thing I pulled
I think
that
he's
out.
grappled. Like, I don't want
He
to
is-
DM
he is
here, but,
grappled.
like,
He is
yeah.
grappled. And
I
I'm
don't want
gonna
to speak for the DM here, but
punch him in the.
I'm pretty sure he's grappled.
Does a 24 hit him?
it does hit him.
Okay, what about that? That's interesting.
Weird. So his AC's lower
And
than
that's
20.
11 damage.
All right, 11 damage.
Yep. And
That
then
is this one.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna be done.
That's really bad rolls for HP.
I'm gonna say Mildred.
How many? What was it?
4d10.
4d10, and you rolled a 17.
I rolled 13 plus 4.
Jeez.
Yeah, I rolled
Poetry.
a 2, 2 3s.
Hi.
and
It
a
is
5.
your turn.
Okay.
Because I messed up, the dude's still prone.
And stunned.
Well,
Now he isn't.
It would have
Yeah.
ended at the end of your
Because
last
if
turn.
he's stunned, then he is stunned until the end of my current turn.
But since you're, yeah.
well, it doesn't change anything because he's already prone, so you already have advantage. So
Right.
sure, he's stunned.
So say I get up and I leave him there. I don't provoke opportunity attack.
I'd be fine with that.
Okay. I move 50 feet and I shoot the dude on the bike with my arrow.
Okay. You bonus action Kenzie shot.
What?
You can bonus action Kenzai shot.
I was gonna make it a death strike, but yeah.
Is that what it's called? I don't remember. I know you have some bonus action thing. You tell me what you're doing.
Yeah, no. I move 50 feet. I aim. Fucking shoot him with my bow.
Okay, the driver, right? The one that's running away.
Yes. Okay.
This die just rolled 3
Does
natural
a 17 hit?
A 17 hits, yes.
Okay, I'm making it a death strike.
They're gone.
So I'm going to add my martial arts die to the damage.
Gotcha.
It's been cleansed. Stop while you're ahead.
That is 16 damage.
Double check.
My die rolled 3 natural ones. Just that's scary. I don't like it.
It hits. He is not dead yet, but he is almost dead.
I don't know if there's anything else I can do.
I think you might still get 2 attacks. You're using a bow, right?
Yes.
I believe you still get your 2 attacks. I don't know if you can add your bonus to both of them, though.
No, because I can only use the death strike once per turn.
Okay, so this would just be a regular, like, bow shot.
All right, well, I'm going to shoot him again. I got a 17 again.
That hits.
Nice. Come on. Come on.
This could be it, depending on what you roll.
Come on.
I'm scared.
It's only all the pressure.
for nothing.
No, you didn't. There's still
Sorry.
a heavy crossbow guy who's probably be able to kill you in 1 hit.
10 damage.
That kills it. So you shoot 2 quick shots at the driver, and even though they are rapidly zooming away, you're able to hit both. You see him slump forward as the bike crawls to a stop.
Okay.
Nice.
Yo, but like, Paxi's an eagle now, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So how far away is it from me now that it is stopped?
It is still 100 feet because it hasn't taken its turn yet.
Okay.
So it is stopped at 100 feet away from you.
Okay.
That's Poetry's turn. Chase, it's your turn. And then it's the prone dude who I forgot about last time.
Does anything happen to you when someone that you have hexed dies?
Yeah, I can move my hex now.
Cool.
Because that one, the driver was the one that was hexed. So I can move my... Be smartest to now. The prone one is... There's 2 prone ones, right? Oh, you have one grappled, right?
I have one grappled right now.
How far am I from the one that you keep forgetting that's stun prone or whatever?
That's not the one I've forgotten.
That one was 60 feet. Because it's 30 feet between where you guys were at and the bike. And then 30 feet past that is where they slid. So 60 feet from where you're at. And he's prone.
I don't care about him then.
Starbuck is grappling 1. And then there's the archer who is now just sitting there on the bike.
Like, well,
100 feet away.
I'll just move it to the grumpy heavy crossbow guy now, I guess, the one that's on the bike.
I mean, yeah, that's true because the archer can take control of the bike, so you might as well, like...
I don't know. Is there anything that would help you as an... I don't know what you're...
as an eagle.
As an eagle, but like what check?
As an eagle, what would you...
From an eagle's perspective, what would be best for me to give disadvantage on his checks for?
Eagle vibe check?
Would it be dex? I don't know.
I would say it might be strength. I don't want to metagame too much here. I would say strength.
Strength it is. Did it. Easy.
Easy, done.
I looked over at the giant eagle stat blot, and it says languages. Giant eagle.
Okay, so then what I'm going to do is Chase is going to move his full 30 towards the one that's still on the bike, and then he's going to Eldritch Blast him.
Okay. And don't forget you hit 2 Eldritch Blasts now.
Yes.
I'm hoping it's an athletics check for him to not get grappled by me.
15 and 19.
Both of those hit.
Somewhere between 8 and 15.
We're slowly narrowing it down.
Well, no, by the time they're...
I feel like I rolled like a 12 or something earlier, but I forget if it hit or miss.
25 damage.
Okay.
I want to say it hit. But I don't remember.
Yeah, I think it did. It was like 12 or 13 that hit.
Okay. It is the prone driver. He is going to get up. What is our movement?
So this is the one that is not engaged with anyone currently.
The one that Poe just
Well,
left.
we don't know about his personal life.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We don't want to make any assumptions.
Right.
he is going to stand up. He is going to move and then dash to the knocked over bike.
Yeah, that's what I
he
thought.
can't stand it up on this turn because he just used his action. But that's where his turn is going to end.
That's fine.
Reggie.
It's okay. Poe is right there.
Okay. So I've only moved 20 feet. How far is everything from where I'm at currently? Like, what am I able to get to within 30 feet? And what am I able to engage with? Yeah.
You could move to the one that just got up and is moving to the bike, or the one that Starbuck has grappled. Yeah, you could probably shoot an arrow at the one that's on the bike if you moved your 30 feet and fired. I don't remember exactly what the range is, but I'm sure that it's more than 50.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll add at the second level, I'm going to cast blindness on the guy who's about to get on the bike. Constitution 15.
All right. Nat 1.
Cool. And then I'm going to move towards him. Now, after he's blind, I'm going to move towards him.
All right. Are you moving the full 30?
Full 30. Yeah.
All right. So you'd be right up to him, basically.
Hit him with the mace.
That was the action to blind.
Right, yeah. Well, I just be next to hit him with the mace.
Yeah, and then with the bonus action, I'll just be like, we gotta hurry, get out of here.
All right. It is the boar being grappled by Starbuck. He is going to try to break the grapple. Yeah, to roll athletics or...
Oh, against you?
Yeah.
27?
He definitely fails. He rolled well too, but not that well.
I have a strength of 20 now, by the way.
And then he's just going to swing wildly at you to try to hit you for a second attack.
That's fair.
15 to hit.
That does not hit me.
Okay. So he's just
Flailing in my
he's
arms.
just flailing.
Cool.
He's just trying to throw his weight around.
Yeah.
It is the boar on the back. He is going to take a shot at the eagle.
Oh, God.
So what is...
Yikes.
Oh, God.
That's a hit.
17, 12 plus.
He rolled a 10, and their dex is 0. So
baby.
10 to hit. And then he's going to drop the crossbow and move to the driver's seat.
Yep.
That is the end of his turn.
All right, we're continuing where we were.
Okay.
Moves his buddy's
It
body over.
is up to Paxi.
It's so now he's only 20. He's low.
He's 20 feet away from you.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm
Wreck
gonna
his
go up
day.
to him and I'm gonna pick him up and just go.
Bad boy.
So that's 20 feet away from me because I wasn't far off the ground. So 20 feet to get there. That leaves me 60. I'm gonna fly 40 feet in the air
All right. Roll
and then another 20 feet back.
to grapple him.
He has a disadvantage on strength because of my hex.
Nice. It's fine. And you have something, right?
Come
And
on.
then that was the hex.
13.
9 because of disadvantage.
Let's go.
Yes.
6 plus 3.
Fly up.
So
Where you're going.
so what's your total movement?
It's 80. Moved 20 to get there. Mm-hmm. Went 40 up and then 20 back.
Okay, so he's 40 feet in the air right now.
Yes.
Keep going.
All right, hold on,
You
just
have
make a
to
note that
mention
he
word or
is
anything like that?
airborne.
Dang, I was going to say, just go as far up as you can until you turn back into an eagle and just let yourself
If
fall.
I have Featherfall.
Starbuck, it is your turn.
Okay.
We've completely forgot this mechanic, but I will remind you of it now.
Yeah, no, I remember it. I get to... So if he's grappled at the beginning of my turn... Oh, wait, what dice do I do? I get to do some damage anytime I have somebody grappled at the beginning of my turn.
Dope.
I want to say it was like 2d4 or something like that.
Yeah, let me just double check. Unarmed, blah, blah, blah. Let's see. At the start of each of your turns, you can deal 1d4 bludgeoning damage to one creature. So it's
Okay.
1 for right now.
It's not much, but it's automatic. Like
So
as
just
long
for free. So it's
yeah.
like chain witch bolt. Witch bolt? Witch bolt.
Witch bolt.
Yeah.
Chain witch bolt.
Can somebody lend me a d4? I don't know where mine is.
There you go.
Oh. Well, this one's already in my tray. So.
Fuck.
Alright, so that's... Is that plus my thing or just...
No, I think it's just the D4.
Okay, so 2 damage.
Where is your D4?
Yeah, I have no idea. So...
Where is your D?
All right, and then what would you like to do for your action?
I'm gonna punch him.
Okay.
Just gonna yell Falcon right before and then say punch.
That's 22 to hit.
That hits.
$13.
13 damage. That will be enough to kill it.
Cool.
Nice.
So that is the one that you were holding.
So I just crack his neck.
Yeah.
In that case, I don't punch him.
I turn my punch into a neck snap.
Yeah. I just grab him by the... Because I have him like locked up behind him, so then I just reach up and
With my
crack his neck.
with my passive perception, am I able to see that it's staying there, or does it like dissipate into? Is there a body that's left over?
There's a body left over.
Cool.
Yeah, loot the bodies.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah, that's
Not,
what
I
we're thinking.
don't. It's not because I speak.
It's
with
not
the
like a
dead.
necrophilia thing.
It's not because I speak with dead, and that too.
Yeah.
By speak with dead, it's really just seduce the dead, and
Yeah.
that turns into a whole weird.
Yeah.
But we're in Avernus, man. You know? Anything goes. What
Well, you
happens in Avernus stays in
Avernus.
Avernus.
Poetry.
Where's the Avernus?
How would I go about running up to the boar that Poetry was initially beating the shit out of, charging him and knocking him on the ground?
You would have to shove him. So it would be
Okay.
an athletics.
Okay. But he's blind.
That doesn't affect you shoving him.
No, but does it give me advantage at all because
No.
he's blind? Because he doesn't see me coming.
It's just his strength, yeah.
Yeah, it's just a strength thing.
All right. I'm debating if I want to waste a turn trying this because I don't have good strength.
Yeah, I'll pull the pulley and you get the ignition. Yeah, I got you.
The what? What's an ignition?
Please don't hit me. I'll die immediately.
My bones will shatter into a million pieces if you hit me.
What if instead I try to like drop kick him away from the bike?
You can either attack him or shove him.
Okay. I'll just attack him.
Can't have it both ways. Dumb.
Do I get advantage on the attack because he's blind?
No.
Really? I thought that was a thing.
Nope. He has disadvantage to attack.
Oh. Okay. That's fair. Okay. That is 13 to hit.
I lied. You have advantage. I just checked blinded.
Oh, cool. Hey, look at that.
I actually genuinely didn't know that. I thought it was only that they had disadvantage.
I guess.
Okay. Pulling that back, do I have advantage on tackling him?
You know what?
Shove.
Maybe because it would be a contested thing, right?
Yeah. You know what? Let's do that. Let's say. So, the way this is worded, a blinded creature can't see and automatically fails any ability check that requires sight. Now, technically, your feet make sound, so he would still be able to hear you coming. So I will give him disadvantage, and I will give you advantage.
How far away can he hear my feet? Because I can jump really far.
You know what? Fuck it. You knock him over.
Such a dick about it.
Fine.
Both of these guys are almost dead anyway. Fuck it. You knock him over.
In 6 seconds, you're like tiptoeing. You're like, ooh, I think they can hear me. Jump time.
All right.
I'm not jumping.
That's one of your attacks to knock him over.
Okay. I'll just punch him.
Okay. You have advantage because he's prone now.
Cool.
Just put him out of his misery.
He just lifted
Corey,
the
not
bike for us.
not the.
16 to hit.
That hits.
Cool. That is 5 damage.
Okay. If you could just do more damage so we can speed this up. But just,
I still have one more attack for my bonus.
yeah, go ahead.
For a flurry of blows.
Yeah, just put this man out of his misery.
You got it. That's 20.
Yes.
He's dead.
Okay.
All right.
He didn't have that much health left, so.
Okay, now we just got that
So
guy.
there is one guy left. He's the healthiest of them, but he's
Yeah.
also 40 feet in the air. So I'm going to say combat is essentially over.
Okay.
He is going to make one desperate attempt to break the grapple for his turn.
Inadvised.
After that, he'll be way too high, so he's not even going to bother. So one quick check between the two.
He's so good
disadvantage
at it.
So
He has a disadvantage.
22.
12.
Got him.
Oh boy, I'm gonna try to take a shot anyway at
So
disadvantage.
what? Yeah. What would you?
Fucking kill Paxi and
Paxi,
giant
what would you like to
unicorn.
do?
Fly. So I know I'm 40 feet up, but about how far am I from like generally where the group is at?
Like,
I guess
Like-
80 feet since I went 20 back.
yeah,
Right? That makes sense.
yeah. You're probably about like somewhere between 60 and 80, depending on the member of the group.
So I'm gonna go.
80 feet up and drop them. Yes.
No,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 60 feet forward, another 20 up, and then I'll drive.
I want to shoot him on the way down.
Roll with disadvantage.
I want to throw a net at him.
Don't you also get shot off at him?
No, I'm gonna let Reggie, because this is in
Poor man
this
falls from the sky. We all
16?
pincushion him as he comes.
16. Do you want to use your inspiration you still have?
Yes.
Might as well.
18.
18.
All right, you impale him
Nice.
with a bolt as he splats onto the ground. I appreciate though too that you moved closer to the party so you could drop the body in front of them. So it just
Yeah.
Like a pet.
Yeah,
Like a
yeah.
pet. It's like, here you guys
Like
go.
guys, look what I did.
I caught this for you.
Yeah,
Right, dinner.
Chase just hears a muted yell of the arrow sink into him, and then and he's like,
Are we the baddies?
he's staring at. He's just like, this was for 2. This is for 2, whatever these are.
You know, like one in Rome, except one in a bird.
I count. Let's see. So there's 4 dead 4s. The one that was just dropped down. The only one that we heard. No, the driver's the one that we heard common from. Right.
Yeah, that was the one that Poetry killed with the
Cool.
arrows.
He has a mouth. Right. He didn't like destroy his face.
They all
He didn't, like,
Wait, buddy. Hang on. Why do you want to
Jaw.
know that? Why do you want to know that?
I'm able to. I can make dead people talk now.
What?
What?
I'm able to speak to them. I can ask like 5 questions as long as they know something. But then
When-
again, if we kind of just fucked them up.
Have
so.
you always been able to do that, or
Well, today I prayed really hard.
is that what Paxi did?
No,
God, I gotta be more religious.
that's more what Chaisson was doing. But
Oh my god.
yeah, I could speak with dead. It'll take like 10 minutes though. We got these bikes. Maybe
we should probably figure out what they do.
we
Poetry's
can
trying to
turn
start
around
the
how to
bike.
operate that, and then he'll tell us the full description.
Oh yeah, we should learn how to use these. That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's a map.
Let's gather the bikes as best we can.
Yeah. I'll wheel them over to a centralized location.
Also, is there like anything on these bodies while we're at it?
there is.
Might as well loot them.
Except for the splatted guy.
So because this happened so quickly, I didn't get to fully explain what these guys look like.
Oh no!
Well, they're dead, so whatever.
They were real friendly too.
Fucking bullied them.
So as you kind of go to one of the werebore corpses, it's humanoid. You know, it's very furry because it's in were form. It's wearing basically like a codpiece, sleeveless like leather jacket, and has like kind of like war paint on its like tusks and face.
Oh, that's sick.
Okay, so we're all gonna, except for one of us, I guess, grab these sleeveless leather jackets, pop those bad boys on, right?
I guess it doesn't have to be a leather vest. I don't know why I said jacket, but you know what I meant.
I'm putting it on.
Well, I mean, one of us is an eagle, so they don't need it.
Paxi grabs
So
one off
is
of the
Paxi
body.
like always gonna be an eagle now? Because he was a cat.
I assume so. Maybe he just changes his animal form all so often.
Okay, cool. Well,
Yeah, I'm pretty
Could you
sure
hand
that's
this
how it
poetry
works.
for me? Poetry, as you rummage through the pockets, on the one driver, you find one soul coin.
Oh, dope.
When you pick it up, it is warm to the touch, and as you were in contact with it, you can almost swear you hear almost the faint, agonizing cries of the soul trapped within the coin.
Man. And for our listeners at home, I actually have a soul coin in my hand that Corey just handed to me. Like it's
do you
like
hear it screaming?
like it's legit.
Yeah, I can hear it screaming. It sounds like,
So is the soul coin like Dogecoin or what's the?
It's the
So
cryptocurrency,
like,
remember?
can poetry like know off the bat what this is, or like
You definitely know it's a trapped soul, so I'll go ahead and tell you because there isn't a good way to go about this in
because
game.
I feel like she would also ask the shield.
yeah, that's a good way to figure it out.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, the shield can explain.
She'd be like, "Hey, Garthy, what
Garthy.
What
So-
the fuck is this?
Why is this coin shouting at me?
Call me Garthy
So
again.
yeah, actually, yeah, Garthy would be a good source of this information because I can actually give you a little more than I was going to give you.
Boom.
So mechanically,
No, you gotta do it in Garthy's voice.
No.
Mechanically.
stop patronizing me. The soul coin is the #1 currency in Avernus. It's also used to power the vehicles.
Oh,
Dope.
So a soul coin by itself has 3 charges.
Okay.
You can use a charge to access a memory of what it had in life. You can use a charge to heal yourself, by siphoning part of the soul. And there's a third thing which I'm blanking.
The vehicle thing?
Vehicle.
That's-
Of the coin by itself.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
The vehicles are all run on soul coins. It's 24 hours per charge of the coin.
Okay.
The soul is also consumed in the fiery pits of
course.
the engine.
Yeah.
oh right.
So one coin by
Is-
itself
is
is
3
charges,
days.
So 3 days. Okay.
And, well, we wouldn't know that. Okay, cool. All right.
It's also the #1 currency here in hell.
Okay.
Go.
Because a demon's or a devil's strength is based on how many souls they possess.
So it's Bitcoin, not Doge.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Because the more souls under your control, the higher you're standing in the hierarchy.
Okay.
And this would also be in the books that you guys received earlier. But the hierarchy of hell is quite literal. If you were like a pit fiend and you got demoted to a spine devil, you literally become a spine devil. Like you literally move down in the hierarchy.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Or if you get powerful enough to get promoted, you literally become the thing.
Kind of like how Paxi became a great eagle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A great eagle.
So if
A
we
giant eagle.
collected enough of these, we could have
You're a
Paxi
great eagle,
become
man.
Not just a good one.
a bigger devil.
It's a gross
yeah.
eagle.
Yes.
Yeah, right now he's maybe like an imp.
Right. Okay. So the new
So,
goal of this campaign is to
do
get
we
enough
only
of
find
these.
one of these?
You only
Make
find one of those.
Paxi
Okay.
into a big devil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what we got to do.
All right. So we got to collect the souls of people to become powerful so that we can.
Maybe we should just
There
become
we go.
devils.
We know a place that has a bunch of people.
That's right. It's not a city up there. It's being pulled down
turn
into the.
around.
It's
That's right. We can help pull people.
wow. Remember all those devils that were actively pursuing the people in the city?
Bro, they had it all right all along.
Paxi's
Were we
just like,
okay to leave the people in the city like that? Like, are they gonna be okay?
They're all cooped up in the high hall.
Okay.
I wouldn't leave them too long, but
Cooped up in the die hall. There's like
The
dollar
die hall?
signs.
No
The
shit.
die hall, yeah. There's dollar signs
That's
happening
fucking
in the
metal, dude.
background. It's like the die hall.
So Poetry pockets the soul coin and she holds on to it.
okay.
Anything else? Well, I'm not really.
The vehicles themselves, so they're the 2 bikes. Looking at the front of it again is a metal, almost like casing, like a windshield that looks like someone crudely attempted to make it look like a skull, but it's really just like various pieces of metal attached to make some sort of protective barrier. Two-wheel. In the front where the driver sits, there is a small slot on each of these that the coin goes into. And you can feel like the heat in the motor of the infernal engine that connects to that. So when you start the bike, you can see like a bit of like flame and smoke kick off on the sides. And you can feel kind of the heat like push back through that little like opening. There is like, I'll explain this for your characters. There is a little circular piece to the side of the slot that has a like red bar on it.
Like a gauge?
Like a gauge.
That tells you how much soul you have left?
Yes. Both of these have 15 hours left on them.
Okay.
And is it like once it's on, and there's no way to like turn it off?
You can turn it off.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
And does that preserve like the amount of hours left on it if you turn it off?
Yes.
Do we get the coin back? Does it go?
Nope.
Okay, cool. Got it.
The coin and the soul in it are permanently destroyed.
You keep bringing up the soul part.
I want to be clear on the mechanics. I'm not saying one way or the other.
Yeah. So basically, more souls, more power. That's what we got. So we basically just need to kill. So if we go, you know what? So if we go back to the material plant or to Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
Just kill everyone.
Yeah.
What I find funny about this whole interaction though is you guys were asking earlier, like, are there more than like devils in Avernus? And like what sort of people we find here? And now as you're starting to like realize how the hierarchy works, you're like, we could become really powerful.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, this works. I get it, yeah.
the devil's a very equal opportunity. If you're powerful enough, yeah, they'll follow you.
Cool.
Gosh, this is
Yeah, this is like the
capitalism.
American dream,
Basically.
man.
Yeah.
To pull yourself up by
welcome to
your
Avernus.
bootstraps down here.
So
Pull by your goat strap.
anything else that was found other than the coin on the four bodies?
No. I mean, there's some bolts,
Okay. Well,
and
I'm not interested
both
in
of the drivers had a maul,
Yeah, they got
but there was
Pixar
nothing like
movies
special
on them?
about them.
I only have
Oh,
7
I got my
silver
arrows
bolts, by the way.
Okay. After some finagling,
some bolts,
finagling, some kicking,
Got it.
you figure out how to turn the engine on and off. It's a very simple system. It's got kind of a little like a throttle. You throttle and the bike goes forward. You maybe have to like experiment a little bit with like you push it forward and the bike goes and suddenly jolts you forward. But I would say after half an hour you get the general gist.
Okay.
You said half an hour?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who are the drivers? Who are the two passengers? And who's the third wheel?
Well, I mean, how long can you be an eagle?
There's no way for me to tell you guys this, but I have 30 minutes left of eagle time.
Okay. So
Can I
yeah.
say that like poetry's like dexterous enough to like either like finagle her way onto like the very end of like the bike or like sit up front, like kind of like balancing.
I would be
Like
fine with
BMX
poetry
style,
being
like
the third wheel. Like I feel like
Okay.
you're dexterous enough that you can kind of like get
Or,
on
like,
the back and
I
hold
can
on.
make it work.
I
Yeah.
assume Reggie weighs like 40 pounds, so it's like not even
I mean,
a person.
He's
really.
like a bag of bones, essentially. Just walk.
what I
We
was
just
gonna
put 'em
say
in the
was
bag on the
Paxi's,
side.
Paxi's pretty small too, so
Yeah. Okay.
So
he's not.
who are the drivers?
Reggie
I guess
is going
Chase.
to...
Our thick asses,
Okay.
Chaisson
Yeah.
and
So does it seem
Starbuck.
like it's something that... we don't know. We'll find out.
I will go ahead and hand these out, although it won't be necessary for right now.
Ooh, handouts.
This is the vehicle stats. I only have one of those, so you'll have to look around. The Devil's Ride, which is the bike.
Oh, hell
And
yeah.
here are the general vehicle rules. These will come more into play after this next part when you guys start taking vehicles around Avernus and you may have vehicular on vehicular combat.
Cool.
Both of these bikes are damaged.
Vehicular.
If you see on the sheet, they say they have 30 hit points. Both are at half health right now. Both are at 15.
Okay.
Does that that doesn't have anything to do with like the soul coin or anything?
No, that's just the general
okay.
integrity
just the
of
state of them. Okay.
You take your newfound bikes after you figure out how they work. You travel to the Fort Knucklebone. Does not take you long at all now that you are on high-speed bikes. No exhaustion roll, no nothing, because it does not take that long at all. As you approach... Oh, hold on. I actually have a visual. Let me flip this around.
Oh, yeah. It looks like...
A bunch of rocks.
Well,
A fortified...
Oh, there's the 4.
A fortified compound sits atop a low plateau that rises out of a crater-pocked landscape. At the center of the compound is a hill of rust-colored stone that resembles a hand clawing out of the ground, with gaps between the fingers. A jagged wall of rock, bone, and metal debris surround the hand-shaped hill. Other highlights visible from this distance include a gatehouse, atop which stand a half-dozen small figures on watch. So you guys pull up to the main gate. You see, I don't know if any players are, or if any of their characters are familiar with what a red cap is.
Like
the creature, the red cap.
Like, I know of them from stories of Fae.
Yeah. So a red cap are basically Fae creatures that are completely insane.
yeah.
They are completely succumb to the madness. You see 6 of them from the top of the gate peek their heads out. What's the password?
Fuck, guys, we don't know the password.
Poetry looks at Lulu and is like, "Hey, Lulu, do you know a password?"
No, I don't know any passwords. But I mean, I could get some words. Like sparkles, flowers. Light.
Hey, can we get a hint?
Let us in.
I will give you a hint for 1 toe.
You want my toe?
Yeah. You got 10, I think.
Don't give him a toe.
Do humans have 10? I think they have 10. Or they have 8.
Don't give him a toe.
Why won't
I need the toe.
why do I need my toe?
I would like to buy a vow.
Well, gonna give us a password, or you gonna stand there?
How tall is this?
The gate is 25 feet up.
I mean, I think, don't humans have... I'm pretty sure we have hooves, actually.
They said they have hooves. What? I've never heard anything about hooves.
I feel like
Okay, fingers then.
Fingers!
Poetry would kind of point at him and be like, "Trick question. There's no password."
How the fuck did they know that?
How did you know that?
I didn't. I was bluffing.
Oh, hell yeah.
Well, okay, there's no password, but we are a musical camp, and you have to sing a song to get in. So we're going to need at least a song, and can't be one we've heard before.
Paxi.
All right, but we don't perform for free. So we'll need money.
Reggie, stop. We don't perform for free.
All right, you there, the cat, pay that one.
Can I pay in hugs?
No.
No, I need money from you guys. He's part of the group. He needs money too.
He needs money.
Well, we don't have any money. We need your money.
All right, well, we don't have money.
We don't have
Well, can you pay us in something else?
Would you guys stop standing around looking like idiots and just get in here? They open the gate.
Okay.
You guys look so stupid right now. You see the little hats kind of dip down. You see them
Hey.
saunter away.
Poetry's looking oddly proud of herself for that.
Chase is just confused.
You guys walk your bikes in a little farther. The area enclosed by the rampart is littered with trash and mechanical parts. Some put together in a way that resembles a vehicle. Ramshackle structures built from the same junk as the outer wall provide shelter. A platoon of small fey creatures mill about, all looking like feral gnomes. Several of them sport tall red caps, some of which drip with vile ichor. A pair of Kenku examine one of the strange vehicles, chatting to each other in high-pitched squawks. The Kenku carry an assortment of strange tools. When they see you, they turn and stare in wonder. One of the Kenku waves in your direction, as if telling you to remain where you are. What a deal! Patience is a virtue. Hold on, can't keep the boss waiting! As he runs off into one of the trash structures. Moments later, he returns, leading a tall creature wearing a long, tattered shift covered in mud, blood, mold, and worse. The hag's eyes seem to move independently of each other as she approaches. Her straggly brown hair hanging in front of them. Resting on each shoulder are red-eyed ravens that scrutinize your group. Behind her, a hulking creature built of disparate fiendish parts trudges, moaning and hopping as it walks. Then, both of the hags focus keenly on your group, and on Lulu specifically. My goodness, the hag croaks, spittle dribbling from her mouth. Where did you find such a treasure?
Oh, thanks. Well, I actually bought her. Her name's Mildred.
Oh, I meant this lovely creature here.
Mildred's supposed to quack.
Sorry, my bad.
Oh, he's nice.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm sorry. Allow me introductions. My name is Maggie.
Hi, Maggie. I'm Starbuck. Some people call me Starbane.
Well, it is a pleasure to meet you, Starbuck. You are welcome to my encampment.
Maggie?
Maggie. Some call me Mad Maggie, you know, the whole Fae thing.
That's silly.
But boy, you certainly do look tired. Come in. She takes you a little more towards there's like more of an awning. So there's more like shade over you. The two Kenku go back to you see a large infernal machine that they're working on.
As we're walking up, I lean over to Lulu. Right? Lulu? That's
Yes.
her name? I'm like, you talked about Kenku before, didn't you?
Yeah, that's them.
That's the... Okay,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. All right.
I mean, they seem to recognize me. They were like, hey. And we were like, hey.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Seem nice.
Now, dearies, Starbuck, and I don't know who the rest of you are. You are welcome at Fort Knucklebone at any time. We have an open door policy.
Yeah.
Again, where did you find such a marvelous creature such as this?
Well, like I said, I bought it at a market. It's just
the elephant deer.
Oh, okay, yeah, totally.
This is Lulu. She was actually here before, and that's how we found you guys.
Yes, that's what. Hold on, what are the Kenku's names? Yes, that's what Chuck and Clonk were telling me.
Chuck.
You see, I'm something of a fan of Zariel, and well, you see, let me get to the point, because there's a weird thing of like exchanging what Lulu knows and what she knows. What she wants to offer you guys is to perform a ritual that would allow you guys to see into Lulu's memories, to try to hopefully reveal what she can't remember.
What does she want in return?
I want to watch.
Will it hurt, Lulu?
It won't hurt Lulu at all. Lulu will be perfectly fine.
Will it hurt one of us?
Oh, maybe.
Insight check.
is.
Not
That's
that
fine.
one, if it's gonna hurt Lulu.
I won't hurt Lulu.
Okay, cool.
I mean, emotionally, maybe, but that's half the fun.
Now, is there any
Yeah,
way to
yeah.
figure out like her intentions with wanting to watch?
Oh,
like,
I'll tell you.
Okay.
She's.
Why do you want to watch?
Oh, well, you see, Zariel is something of a hero of mine. Just imagine it being a perfect angelic being, and the pain and anguish and torment of falling from grace, and then the rise of power of becoming the new archdevil of Avernus. The pain, the betrayal, and through Lulu's point of view, we'd be able to feel that pain in person. Isn't that exciting? And we'd be the only ones who'd ever see it. And what, a millennia? Who knows?
Okay. So this is like, we do some scripted stuff with wrestling. And a lot of it has to do with these like highs and lows of the storyline. So maybe that's the kind of thing that...
So, when you say you were a fan, would you say that you are a supporter of Archdevil Zariel, or just the action of her falling?
The action of her falling.
Okay, so you don't really care about what she's doing right now.
Oh no, the devils do their thing and I do my thing. Zariel lets me be as long as I keep the peace in this particular little region.
Do you happen to know where she is?
She's usually in her flying fortress.
Makes sense.
If she's not actively on the battlefield, that is.
would you?
And this flying fortress is, where would that be from here?
Flying.
Oh, just kind of patrols
Yeah,
naturally.
no, she moves it around.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Lulu, do you want to do this?
Well, if it helps you guys find the sword,
Well, okay. So when we do this, will Lulu will also relive the memories?
yes. You see, dear, we're all going to hold hands,
Okay.
have a bit of tea,
Yeah.
and then together we'll all go down this little memory lane.
Oh, we're doing drugs.
So what exactly do you require for this ritual?
Well, I actually have everything. It'll just take some time to prepare.
Okay.
So we're just gonna sit, drink some tea, and nothing will happen besides viewing these memories?
Exactly.
Nope, we'll
What's
get hurt.
up?
She said
What's
we
in
might
the
get
tea?
hurt.
Well, you might get hurt. There can be some psychic backlash, especially if they're like various mushrooms and mold.
I'm in.
These are
Okay.
So how long do you need to prepare?
Give me a couple hours. I wasn't expecting you guys, and such a perfect vessel.
Yeah.
The ritual itself is not complicated, but actually having someone who has memories of Zariel during her falls, give me some time. Make yourselves at home. If you need anything, feel free to ask around. Don't mind the little minions. They can cause trouble. If you need to defend yourself, it's fine. I totally understand. I can always make more of them.
Additionally, Maggie, you didn't introduce us to your friend here.
Oh, my apologies. Hold on, what the fuck is the name?
Sorry for the
John.
plosive in the microphone there.
Mickey. Mickey the Flesh Golem.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, okay, good. And he's totally
So
friendly,
far.
right?
Oh, absolutely. He is a doll. He follows me around everywhere. He helps out. The little ones love him. You look around and you see so when Mickey walked out, he was kind of like doing like a one long step, like something's like pain his one foot. So he kind of has like a hop to it. You see like a group of the little red caps dancing in a circle, doing like a one leg hop.
Okay. So, additionally, it's been a bit of a long day for us. Do you happen to have any space where we could set up a little some bedrolls or?
Absolutely. She gestures towards one of the a pile of scrap that looks like any other, but there is like a doorway in it. They're just bunk beds, so they are not the most comfortable, and for that I apologize.
No, we appreciate the hospitality. I since we're gonna find out about the sword, I guess that means that you don't really have any extra information about the sword yourself right now.
No, only what I've been able to scrounge up here and there. I'm something of an expert on Zariel.
I'm sure quite a good one at that.
I know that it is unfortunate that the sword was whisked away. I'm guessing by Lulu from Context Clues. But when Zariel, well, here, let me. She like snaps her fingers and like a stool appears, and she like old granny like sits down on the stool. You see, it's actually quite fascinating. When Zariel first came to Avernus, she came to fight the Blood War because she believed that she could finally end the devils and the demons. And then, she was left to die, and she had such a fighting spirit that Asmodeus himself offered her the position. Can you imagine being just a run-of-the-mill angel and then being put in charge of the first layer of hell? I mean, the previous archdevil was ousted on Asmodeus's orders, and I hear there's a bit of bad blood between them, but that's neither here nor there. I don't get involved in devil politics.
Old archdevil, you say?
What was his name?
What was that grumpy one's? Oh, Bell was his name.
A bell?
Bonjour.
Yeah.
Okay.
Poe would take this moment, ask Arthi, Hey, you know anything about this Bell guy?
He was Lord when I was around.
Do you know of any, like, bad blood between him and Asmodeus?
Nothing specific, but I know anyone of his caliber would be furious to be usurped.
Interesting.
It is important. It is something to keep in mind. Devil can never outwardly move against a superior, but that doesn't mean that they don't scheme.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Where would someone like that be, I wonder? Where would someone like that be, I wonder?
Haven't a clue.
Interesting.
Well, I guess my last question, I don't know about my friends here. Oh, also, I'm sorry, because I know I didn't introduce myself. My name is Chaisson Derulo.
Yes.
Yes, a hell rider by the look of you.
Yes, actually.
I can see the small black spot on your soul from here. It's quite charming, really.
You, thanks. He's just like caught mid-sentence, like, okay, that's nice. You being a fan of Zariel and her work, I can't imagine you would have any information about how devil contracts happen to work and how one could potentially amend them in some fashion.
Well, the contracts, as in a general sense, are usually between a high-ranking devil and usually a mortal of some kind, or it can be another devil or demon or what have you. Usually they are binding. Both the devil and the signee are required to fulfill the letter of the contract. They can be amended, especially by certain powerful devils, if the situations change, things like that. Usually most contracts usually have a clause or two slipped in to nullify it.
What if you ate it?
Well, some of these contracts aren't quite edible as they're usually inscribed in flesh or...
Okay. Well, I mean, I eat meat.
We don't have a copy of it.
I don't
do
have
we?
an issue with that.
So these clauses that you say that are slipped in to potentially nullify the contract, what would be an example of that?
Oh, yeah, it would hurt to swallow some claws.
You know, usually things like the untimely death of the patron, that really puts a damper on the ability to fulfill a contract. Some like if you wanted to have someone brought back from the dead, but you can't look back at them, like that would be a thing that would...
Yes. Okay.
I've heard that one.
So that black mark you mentioned, so that means who was it? I guess who was it that signed the paper?
It was what was his name?
High Overseer Thavius Krieg.
Yeah, that guy.
And he signed it with
Zariel.
Zariel. And Zariel is here on the first. Are there deeper, or is
Zariel is Zariel is the lord of the first layer of hell.
So literally just Asmodeus would be able to...
Yeah, Asmodeus is the only one higher than her.
Cool. Asmodeus.
Now, if you're asking
What's
for
his deal?
loopholes in regards to Zariel, I suppose if she was no longer the Archduchess of Avernus, the responsibility of a contract would fall to whoever the new Archduke or Duchess would be.
Oh, okay. I see.
And would something like that go to the previous Archduke or Duchess?
Well, it would go to whoever's strongest. Devils so do love their hierarchy.
Okay.
Kind of toxic.
I mean, or you can always make a new contract that amends the former contract there.
And that would be with the same person or someone stronger.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know. Thank you. I appreciate that information.
Yeah.
All right, well, I have some tea to brew.
Oh, actually, one more thing.
Oh, yes.
Those Kenkus over there.
Yes.
What's your deal?
What do they do?
Oh, they are some of the best mechanics I've been able to find. You are free to talk to them if you need. I see you have some beat up bikes you brought in with you.
Yeah. Okay.
They would be the person to talk to if you need a little touch up. If you need any like tea or cookies or anything, let me know. And
Thank you for your hospitality.
Yeah. God, guys, she's really nice. We could stay here a little while, They seem like great people.
I think Poetry for sure would go over to the Kenku and be like, "Hi, I'm Poetry. It's nice to meet you guys. Maggie told us that like you're like really good mechanics and stuff like that.
hi, well I'm Chukka. This is Chunk.
Hi, it's nice to meet you guys.
Clonk. Whatever. She's Chunk now.
Chunka and
Chukka and Clonk.
Kronk and Chonk.
So Poetry would ask, so like we've never actually owned like bikes like these before. Could you just like show me like the basics of like how to fix them and stuff like that?
Well, I can get to that in a minute. We're currently working on this one. He gestures at the large vehicle that they're.
Okay.
If you want to help.
Yeah, can I help
this?
to like learn the ropes?
We just refashion the engine on this thing, and we can't figure out why the hell it won't start. It's running all clunky and.
Okay.
Hold on, there's a check for this if you wanted to help.
Yes,
It's
I do. I really want to help.
it's Arcana or Investigation.
Okay.
Does this machine seem like it'd be able to hold 5 people?
It does. It's basically like a dune buggy with a harpoon flinger on the front and like a metal cage that you pull over the driver's seat.
Harpoon buggy.
Yeah, so maybe we could trade at some point. Just saying.
I rolled a 17.
All right, you spend about like 10 minutes kind of like going over, especially because they're like kind of showing you how like the engine and all the shit connects. Mm-hmm. One of the things that stands out to you, and you kind of point out to them, part of the engine coil where it connects is basically a barbed devil spine that they use to fasten it in place. It's still giving off demonic energy.
Okay.
So it looks like the demonic energy from the devil's spine is interfering with the power being generated from the engine.
Okay, so she would definitely point that out, and she'd be like, "Hey, what about like this spine part here? It still feels like it's giving off some like bad vibes. You know what I mean? Would that like?"
Oh, you know what? You are absolutely right. This is what happens when you have nothing but recycled parts. Clonk, do you have any way to get rid of magical essence? No. They're kind of just like chatting a bit.
I
Yeah, like
might be able to
Poetry
do
would like
something.
call over
Yeah.
like.
yeah, hold on, and I'll just do.
I'll cast blindness.
Bane these bitches.
She'd be like, "Oh, hold on."
Oh,
like,
shit.
I'll just do a 3rd level dispel magic.
That works.
Nice.
So like Poetry would be like, "Oh wait, one of my friends can actually like help," and then she'd call like Paxi over and be like, "Hey."
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I see what your problem. I see. I got you.
So you take your little claw and you do like little
I'm just
arcane
like-
runes on it.
I'm like,
As you cast the dispel magic, you just hear the engine fully kicks on. Well, I'll be. That saves hours off of our work. I will be sure to let Mad Maggie know that you guys helped us out.
Thank you so much.
And you want us to look at your bikes. Let me, we have a few, now that this is done, we have a few extra parts. We can probably patch up one of them.
Okay. And can you like kind of like show me the ropes on like how to repair them and stuff like that?
Sure thing.
Okay.
So they wheel over your bikes. One of the bikes is up to full health.
Okay.
I mean, they're working on it, but
And would they have enough tools for me to do a repair check on the bike?
with their tools, yes.
Okay.
You guys also don't own any tools. That was the other thing I was checking on your character sheets is no one owns tools. No one knows how to use tools.
Listen, I'm kind of like working my way up to
I
it.
have a hammer.
They will let you use their tools since you helped them out.
I have a drum.
Let me double check the bike. So for the armor, it's going to be a dexterity check. And you don't get your proficiency bonus because you're not proficient with the tools, but you do get to use your dex.
Okay, that's fine.
Looking around, is there anything else around here?
Yeah, there's a couple NPCs that have exclamation points above their head.
Yeah, I was gonna say I want to talk to the red caps. They're funny.
I rolled a 21.
They fed me.
That is a success. Let me double check how much that heals real quick, though.
Guys, Poe's gotta become the new mechanic.
Oh yeah.
I'm a super sneaky boy right now.
So the NPCs with exclamation points above their head, while I'm looking up how much this heals. There is a flaming skull that is floating about that looks perturbed. He looks like he has a quest for you. The two ravens that were on Maggie's shoulders are following you around, and you kind of see them like wing up to like very dramatically whisper to the other one as they're like looking at you guys.
Okay. All right.
There's Mickey the Flesh Golem, who is just kind of wandering about with red caps dancing around him.
Does he have a quest?
Yes, probably to get rid of the damn red caps that are torturing him.
Flaming Skull. Yeah, those are all the quest givers here.
Okay.
Mickey the Flesh Golem.
Wait, what was? So there was a flaming skull. We got Mickey. Who else is there?
Two ravens that are whispering.
Two ravens.
that are doing.
And you already helped the
Okay.
Kenku.
Well, you'd probably be able to talk to him because you're
Also,
also
is
a
there
bird.
any way to convince the
sometimes.
Kenku to give us
Once a
some
day.
tools?
They will sell them to you.
Okay, how much?
10 gold for smith's tools.
Yeah, I can afford that.
All right, mark down you have some smith's tools.
I'm going to just walk onto the car that could have that can have 5 people on it. Just want to look at it.
I'm gonna go talk to this perturbed skull.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll go hang out
Actually,
with
yeah.
Mickey.
And I'll hang. Yeah. So I'm gonna talk to the rude birds. I have a 25 perception. I was able to see the exclamation points.
Hey, buddy, you alright there, man?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was in the middle of thought. You are the new ones that wandered in here.
Yeah. You just sorry if I'm bothering. You just looked a little perturbed. I was just.
Well, I mean, you look at those creatures, and he like gestures with his chin at like the red caps. One of the other day threw something at me and knocked one of my teeth loose. Look at this. He shows you. Give me just a flating skull. Like one of his teeth are missing, his bottom teeth.
Do you know where it's at?
It's on one of those little creatures. They've decided it is a lucky token to pass around between them.
Well, you know what? Let me see what I can do about that for you, buddy. Which ones did you say it was?
That group right over there.
Those guys? All right.
You see, and you actually, like, as you're looking at them, you see them, they're like hacky sacking a small little white thing back and forth at each other.
These guys are fun.
Yeah. I'm gonna live here forever.
What can I give them instead?
A toe.
We like toes.
Toesies.
Same.
I have a really silly idea that we don't have to do. But if we offered up one of the beans.
No.
Yo, Corey's face right now.
Wait, how do the bees work again?
Just
to pla-
horrible things can
You have
happen.
to
if you
plant them in dirt for them to work.
I'm not saying all of them. We have 3.
To be fair, they don't know exactly what it is.
How about we just plant one?
I think
No.
the idea is to trade. I think that's what they're
It's
doing.
to
let's
trade.
Just be like, this is another type of tooth.
I feel like that's dangerously close to them planting it and a pyramid lands on us or some shit.
The reason I'm making this particular face is because, like, I try to come up with what are the I know you guys will do off the wall shit. So what sort of off the wall shit should I prepare for? And I forgot about the beans.
That should always be your first thing on the list.
I am
That's always
in
there.
favor on the record of giving him a bean for a trade. Because I want to see.
They want something small to like toss around. Like
That's a little really small. I was gonna take some of my regular leather armor that I don't use anymore.
I mean, that's
I was gonna put some string into it, make it into a ball, tie a belt to it, and now they kick that around and make them an actual hacky sack.
That sounds.
like work. We could just give them a bean.
I see what you're doing.
But I want to keep all of our beans.
Oh, okay.
I guess that's.
You got plenty of beans.
This costs us nothing. This costs
Neither does giving them the bean, though. That doesn't cost us anything.
It costs us a bean.
It costs, yeah, exactly.
You know
It
what?
costs
You're
us
right.
a
Let's
bean.
just give them a bottle of alchemist fire.
I
What could go
thought
wrong?
about
Yes.
that.
No,
but-
do it. No beans. Come on, guys. I approached the kid. Oh, no, I'm not, because I'm
You're
sneaking
the vehicle.
somewhere.
Yeah, you're
I'm
stealthing.
not there. Yikes.
Yeah, if you didn't realize he's stealthing, by the way.
Ah.
Yeah.
I was like 18 plus and whatever.
Like you can think
no
of something
reason.
else to give him. I'm just saying that would be.
I mean, it would be hilarious. Let's keep that. We'll shelve that for a second. It's there. We see it.
We're putting it on the back burner.
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
like we're gonna hold on.
We're gonna
to
let it
that.
simmer.
Yeah.
Okay.
And see if we can get rid of something a little less.
Do you to speed this along? Do you want to try your hacky sack idea?
Yeah. I'm gonna try and I'm gonna be like.
I don't want your stinky scraps.
I'm gonna kick it around myself first.
Not interested.
What makes that so special?
'Cause it's from Barnabas.
His name's Barnabas.
No, it's not.
Look how upset he looks.
Oh, those guys are fun.
Is Barnabas like a self-insert character? Or...
Barnabas the Skull. Fair enough. What would it take to get that tooth for myself?
I don't know, something fun. Not like stupid like scraps like you tried to give us.
Okay, first of all, this will kick around better than the stupid tooth. First of all.
Yeah, they just have a look of doubt.
I could kill one of us and bring us back.
That would be really cool.
I have seen him do it before.
Oh my.
Could we like take a part of it? We could get like 2 teeth.
Yeah, that's not going the way that I thought.
We didn't take any of the bodies. Did we take a head?
Right.
How about some?
Wait, didn't we take something from like the skeleton minotaurs?
How about a flask with fire in it?
That would be really cool.
Just saying.
We do have a minotaur skull from that he took.
I do.
So there's teeth in the minotaur skull.
Give him the Minotaur skull.
Yeah.
I go into my bag. Be careful not to break the
Oh my
vase
gosh,
that I have.
shattered immediately.
I would like you to be like, hey, what about this vase? And they're like, this looks like trash. We don't want it.
How about? Can we
be
give
like-
you a minotaur eyeball?
No, it
It's
was
a
a
skull.
skeleton, so it didn't have any eyes.
I know.
And I say, what about
Exactly.
this? Because it's the size of a basketball, right?
Yeah. Their eyes will light up.
I'm like, this. First of all, he has all of his teeth, most of his teeth, and he has horns.
We want it.
You want it?
Give it.
Trade.
Can I
Tooth.
get it? Same time.
Eh.
Okay.
The one takes it, jams it onto its head, goes, I am king of the red caps.
You most certainly are king of the red caps, and only the person wearing that skull can be king of the red caps. All of you remember that.
Well, I want to be king of the red. They just start beating the shit out of each other.
I walk over. I go, yo, Barney, come here.
And in the background, there's just a brawl going on.
While that's happening, I go, first things first, your tooth, and I'll do a healing word. I'll be like, and it's gonna go right here. And I just jam it back in to where the spot is. And I'm gonna heal his tooth back, and then I'm gonna be like, now that you got your tooth back, you can just watch them beat the hell out of each other.
You know, this went far better than I was expecting. Because all the NPCs will say this, I will let Mad Maggie know of your contribution to the camp. It's not like there's some hidden progress bar in the background. But
Don't see it.
So, quick question: how much is the bike healed for?
the one bike is healed full.
Right, but the one that
She healed. What?
I still need to look that up, and we're almost out of time, so
Okay.
I will tell you after.
that's fine.
Okay, so yeah, I was gonna go interact with the swarm around Mickey, or whatever the fuck his name is.
All right, you like shoo them off? Just
I guess so. Yeah. I'm like, hey, watch out, guys. I think you're. He might like be tripping there a little bit. Gotta be careful. Yeah, you got something in your mouth. Okay, so I'm Starbuck. This is Mildred.
Quack.
weren't. Give me a
Oh, this is the best conversation.
Yeah, we're really getting somewhere here.
So what do you like?
give me perception.
It's a nat 20.
She's just proficient in flesh golem.
Yeah, he's really speaking my language.
He is really favoring the one foot, like he has something else stuck in his other foot.
Ringside, we got to do a lot of little med checks on each other. So you mind if I take a look at that foot, see maybe if you pulled something?
He lifts up his foot. There is a broken bone jammed all the way into the foot.
It's not his bone. It's
No, it's somebody else. I mean, he's made of just arbitrary flesh and bone parts all slapped together.
Sure, but I can tell that this one
Yeah, no, this one
doesn't
is,
belong there.
Doesn't belong. Yeah.
Okay, all right, Papa Squat, my friend. I'm gonna pull this shit out.
It's gonna be a medicine check.
Okay, not a strength.
No,
Okay,
The entire thing comes off.
Remember, you can
Oh,
always
it
ask
was your
poetry.
humor.
15.
that is the DC.
So I just yank it out, but thankfully, how's you feeling?
He kind of like taps the foot down. And he pats you on the head. all the red caps are around like, now we can't do the Mickey.
Wait, what's the Mickey?
The Mickey. They all start dancing on one foot again, like they're hopping.
I start doing it too. I'm like, hey, have you seen Mildred? And then
The one tries to take it from you.
No. Hang on, hold on. You can.
He
you can make
stabs you.
Okay, I'm gonna push him off.
He is coming at you violently. Like he is not.
Okay, I'm gonna pick it up. Can I grab it like by the arm or whatever?
Yeah, give me an athletics check.
25.
You pick it up.
Okay, I'm gonna throw it away from me.
You just eat this
I'm
red
just gonna
cap.
slam it further away from me.
Hold on. Roll athletics.
Okay.
Because I don't want to look up the rule right now because we're low on time.
22.
All right. It takes 15 damage as you chuck it. The other red caps look at it. Look at you. Me next.
Okay. I start picking him up and throwing him.
Harder.
Have you guys ever wrestled before? I think you'd like it.
Wrestle.
So the first thing is that you need a cool name.
Stab.
Stab is a very good name. All right, and then you need a costume or like some kind of look, that goes with your thing.
He just takes his knife and jabs it into the other red cap.
All right, you got it. And then what you want to do is
They start brawling.
okay, you're nailing it.
So, like, after poetry finishes with the bike, can we say that, like, she turns over to the two, like, whispering ravens and, like, approach them?
Sure.
Okay. She's like, hey, what you guys whispering about?
Oh, we weren't whispering about anything in particular.
Okay, but say if you... And, like, poetry, like, immediately falls into, like, this charismatic role. And she's like, okay, but say if you were whispering about something in particular.
Oh, well,
what would you be saying?
If you're going to twist my feathers about it, well, you see, we overheard some of the red caps, specifically that one over there. I heard they were planning to attack you in the middle of the night.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
It absolutely is terrible.
Well, thank you so much for letting me know. I very much appreciate it.
You are more than welcome. As a piece of friendly advice, I would take the initiative. They are a little batshit insane.
Mm-hmm. Can poetry tell if this raven is telling the truth?
That'll be insight.
Cool.
Totally. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, totally. 100%.
That is a 16.
They are not being truthful.
Yeah, crazy. Poetry goes along with it. She's like, you know, I actually wouldn't mind the red cap attacking me in the night. And like she kind of has like this like wild like glint in her eye. It's like, you know, I always love a good fight.
Just well. Okay, well here's the deal. We may have played a little prank on the red cap, and they might decide to retaliate. So, if you take care of it for us, then we'll throw in a favor.
Oh, okay. I can have a little chat with the red cap and see what's up real quick, okay? A little chat.
Very, very well.
Cool. And like Poetry like turns over toward the red cap, kind of like kneels down to level like one would with a child, just like, hey, you got beef with those ravens over there?
Roll initiative.
Let's go.
These creatures are insane, and there is an RNG table of whether or not they're just like, fuck it, fight. And I rolled literally the number for fuck it, fight.
Cool. 17 for initiative.
All right. Let me roll its initiative.
Is this a 1v1 with a little red cap?
I would love a fucking 1v.
Nat 1, so you're for... I mean, anyone
Cool.
can hop in. They're...
No. It's fine. I'd like to think like she sees like the fight in this little like red cap's eyes, and she's like, we're not doing that, and just decks the red cap hard in the face.
All right, so roll your attack.
Okay. That is 18 to hit.
That hits it.
Cool. She's just using her fists. Like, it's fine. Hey, that is 6 damage.
Okay, 6 damage.
As Paxi is sitting down watching this.
Yeah,
Would you like to do your second attack?
From the other side.
Can Poetry tell if this red cap is like serious about?
Oh,
like,
it's 100% serious.
All right,
It is...
next hit.
Time to punch it.
12 to hit.
That just misses.
Okay.
12 does not hit.
Can I have bonus action? Hit it again.
Bonus action to hit it?
14 to hit.
That hits.
Cool.
Hey, it's right.
And that is 8 damage.
8 more damage. All right.
Nice.
All right. It is its turn.
Fireball.
It is going to move 10 feet away from you, so it will provoke an attack of opportunity.
Cool. I'm taking it.
All right.
19 to hit.
That hits.
And that is 9 damage.
All right, 9 more damage. And then it is going to turn around, full sprint, leap, and like flying kick at you with its iron boots.
Okay.
Kicks with its iron boots. So it's going to be a dex save.
Okay. Now, quick question. Is this one of those dex saves where I take half damage on a successful save?
Yes.
So I recently just got evasion at level 7. So if I succeed, I don't take any damage at all. And if I fail, I take half damage.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not exhausted anymore.
13.
13 is a fail.
Okay, so I take half damage.
So you're going to take... So it's 20, so it's halved. You're going to take 10 damage.
Okay,
And you are knocked prone as it launches itself at you.
can I do Hellish Rebuke?
Yes.
Cool. I do Hellish Rebuke.
Jeez.
That is a dex save of what? Doesn't matter. It was a 2. Roll your damage.
This is like the first time I've ever done hellish rebuke. I don't even know what to roll. Hold on.
And then does a 16 hit you?
No. It's not.
Hellish Rebuke is 2d10.
Okay. No, they need to make a dexterity save. Well, they failed.
Yeah, they failed the save.
Okay. Cool. Okay, that is 2d10. And that is 15 damage.
All right. So what happens is it tackles you and like kicks you with these iron boots. And then as it stands back up, it pulls out the sickle and goes to hit you with it. And then it bursts into flames and it's just swinging wildly around. It is your turn.
Cool. I get up from being prone?
Okay.
Or am I not? I'm still prone.
You're
right?
prone.
Okay, so I get up from being prone. And is it still in like hitting distance?
Yes, it's still standing right next to you.
Finish him.
I'm gonna use my sword, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm pretty sure a 5 misses.
It does.
So I'm gonna attack again. Okay, and that is a 16 to hit.
That hits.
Cool. Okay, and that is 10 damage.
All right, that is enough. So you like stab it, and it like does like a little like stick its tongue out at you and does like a little wink, like, and then it dies into dust.
Okay. Poetry walks back over to the 2 ravens, like cleaning her blade, and she's like, "Well, I could see that one was a fiery little red cap. I could see why you had an issue with him."
You know, you have gone far and above what I expected. That was quite a show. I'll move your progress bar a little more for Mad Maggie. We are at time, so we got to stop here.
Okay.
I will tell you what the actual progress bar behind the scene is. What Mad Maggie gives you when you guys leave camp depends on how much favor you've gained.
Nice.
So at this point, I will go ahead and tell you before Jay does something crazy. You have earned enough favor that they will give you the buggy.
Let's give them all the beans.
So I don't need to steal the bug. What you're saying?
Yes.
Cool. Got it.
You
got
could.
it, got
You
it.
could.
You can
I
still.
could,
Nothing's
still.
stopping you.
So, quick question. 2 ravens said they would give Poetry a favor. Is the favor just telling Maggie that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Diametrically opposed.
Just making sure that was clear.
All right. Well, that's today's session. It was about as chaotic as I expected.
We could have given that red cap a bean.
I was waiting for it.
I
will say, as I was watching Poe fight this thing, kind of forgetting we had beans, and realizing I had a vase in my bag, I filled the vase up with some dirt
Okay.
while I was sitting there watching, and then I put it back in my bag.
I like the idea of Paxi looking at Poetry and just remembering, like, she has the beans. Like, oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, beans.
Beans.
Speaking of poetry, grave robbing. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we don't talk about it. It's fine. They weren't
right.
needing it.
It's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
All right, everyone. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.